are in the middle of minecon live. It started a little bit ago, but now we have honey blocks and all this stuff now added.
Jump down.
I'm gonna fix the volume so
normally if there's a 1 block difference, you can just go
irate, but you guys can still hear it.
That's amazing.
No, I can still hear it. Yeah, it's probably irate right now.
And last thing, Agnes, I know Corey has taken up a big hobby. It sounded like
okay.
that you started doing it too. But Corey, what is Corey's hobby?
Yeah, I haven't officially started doing it. It just happened. But so
I like gas toasters. Cool.
Every day there is like at least 10, probably more like 100 bee puns every day at the office.
Okay, Corey, then to close out the bee section at minecon Live 2019, can you give us a bee pun?
I mean, that's pretty situational, though. I can't just wing it and be creative like that.
They confirmed some more things, like honey blocks, which look really cool, some other honey mechanics, campfires for, like, bee smokers so they don't attack you.
I'm sure a lot of players will be beelining to see that updated flight. Thank you so much, Agnes and Corey.
Thank you.
Alright, this is going to be long, so...
As I said earlier, this year we have 4 incredible co-hosts. They took their minecon Live training to a whole new level.
Well, my ferret's trying to get into my room, so he's like scratching at my door. This is so flippin' cringy. I get that Minecraft is more of a kid's game now, but this is just cringe. Oh my god. She's gonna go oh my gosh, she has a lighter. She's a lantern. Oh my god, she's mining away. Oh my gosh, she can shoot bows and arrows. Oh my god. What? Is that only chat? No, that's not. Co-host 2019. I'm gonna be there one of these years, I swear. I'm becoming a Minecraft YouTuber, guys.
Each of our co-hosts worked with us to create an incredible game show. For the first time ever, we're going to have a Minecraft
I'm only here for the updates. I'm going to talk over most of this. I know.
Basically, it's a relay with all the games. Minecraft, Minecraft Earth, and Minecraft Dungeons. Scott, Massimo, and Marielle will be competing against our team Mojang. Who do you think will win?
That's for sure.
Obviously. We'll see.
Minecraft Earth, I'm excited for it, but I'm only going to be excited for it if it saves your builds and other people using Minecraft Earth in the area get to see them. Like, if the entire actual Earth is like a Minecraft place that you can build in, and like other people can see what you built from their phone, it's like a massive server, then I'll be interested. But if it's like only for you, then I don't know. I mean, it'll be cool for a while, but it won't be as satisfying if it's only like for you.
That sounds awesome. And one of our games has been a pretty big secret, but maybe you could tell us
Alright, now the audio is finally caught up.
Well, it will be in Japanese.
That is a first. We've never had an all Japanese game. Anything else?
But I can give you one hint. Buzz.
Ooh, it sounds like it's going to be amazing.
I need to, right now I'm still learning my martial arts uniform. I'm going to keep on learning this.
Okay, you all have to go get ready, and we will see you very soon. Thank you,
I'm going to switch from sitting, because right now I'm at my bunk bed. I'm at the bottom bunk.
Minecraft is the game that
and I'm just
keeps on
here
giving
with the computer at the bottom bunk, and
Here's
I'm
a
just
look
sitting
back
on the
at what's
ground.
been added over
I
the
want to sit
past
at my
10 years.
desk over there, but there's stuff all over it. So I'm gonna get rid of the face cam for just a little bit. Yo, old Minecraft. I wish I played during the beta, honestly. Like, swear honestly, sometimes I wish I was older than I am now. Vlog.zip when he was going through all the stuff. A pretty scary update. Alright. If you hear any background noise, it's me moving things around to get the setup for the stream situation. This was a good update. I'm gonna be honest, I really liked 1.8. Combat update, I see, like, in Bedrock, it's not that bad. And the dual wielding, I thought, was really good. But at the same time, I do get why people don't like it, because, well, I mean, I just get it, you know. Exploration update. That was a good update, but I'm gonna be honest, I like what they're doing now, the update's more. Guys, I'm fully back into Minecraft. I don't care what you guys say, I'm fully back into Minecraft. Like, I was not joking about the whole Minecraft YouTuber thing. Like, I'm gonna keep on going with Fortnite, but Minecraft really just, wow. I really like it. Oh, update aquatic, oh my god. What a great update. What the? Bro, what happens? What happens? Village and Village! That was a good update too. That's... oh my gosh. Give me a second, I just grabbed my mouse. Yay, cat! Minecon Live. Oh my gosh! I think, is this gonna be the big reveal? Oh, no, it's not. Alright. Alright. I was about to say I would not have been ready for it. Oh my. Oh, that's the game. I thought Digging for Diamonds was gonna be the update. I'm like, oh my god, it's a cave
Bienvenidos.
update.
Welcome everybody. Let's go ahead and have some fun. We're going to be starting with our first game of the day, which we like to call Digging for Diamonds.
Digging for Diamonds, mining away.
Scott, hello, and Masu. Hi.
I'm sorry about the face cam again. I'm gonna see how
our
it looks with
contestants
it
are going
on,
to have to
because I
do.
might
The
turn
aim
it
of
off.
the game is to collect as many diamonds as they can from each of the blocks that are going to be in front of them. Now, each block has multiple diamonds inside, but I also added
this
a
is an
couple of
IRL game,
surprises
not like a
in there
Minecraft
for
game.
them. Now, they can be good or they can be bad, but that's for them to find out. Now, as you can see, the blocks are also divided into 3 different Minecraft biomes. We're going to assign one biome to each person and to decide who gets which, but also, to be fair, they're
This
going
is
to choose
just amazing.
from one.
I'm sorry, guys.
So, are
This
you
stream,
ready to pick your biome?
I got home today and I'm like, oh crud, it's Minecraft Live time, or Minecon
You
Live.
like it? Yes. Got a good selection? All right, we'll head on over to your stations. All right. Oh.
Alright.
We have Shelby coming up
Teaser
with the
for
coin spine. How are you
customs, that's
feeling?
Noble
A little
Team.
nervous. I'm getting the feeling these aren't very
I'm gonna do another
Yeah,
weekly
that's what I was
update
going to
soon.
say. Just because it sounds easy because of the
this is
plain
another
biome, it doesn't mean that
custom.
it's going to be easy.
Because, like,
So,
I did
yeah,
I
keep that in mind, but you're going to be
tried
fantastic. You're going to do great.
September,
Now, you're going to have 15 seconds
and
per
it
block
didn't upload,
to get as many diamonds
and
as
then I
you can
just
using one-hand
completely
building.
forgot from
Make
it.
sure
I
they
wanted to
land
do a
inside of
weekly
this,
update.
because if they don't land,
So
they're not going to
there's
count.
so
Come on,
much
hit them to
stuff
count.
that you guys
All right?
have not seen
Okay,
with
let's go ahead and
customs
review your first block.
that I
You ready?
bet a lot of you guys
Ready.
would actually
All right.
love to see.
Yeah, I know.
I feel great now.
All right, your 15 seconds begin now. Go, 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 go. All right, what do you feel? What do you feel?
Oh!
Oh, I know. There you go. Oh, beautiful.
That's one, I think.
Is that honey?
There's a lot of chunks.
A lot of chunks, yeah.
Alright, I think that,
That's cute.
alright, so there was actually a tweet made
Thanks
by,
for
I
this,
think
by the
maybe
way.
Jed, it was
And
someone,
that's time.
that
Moving
said
on
that
to
the
second
update
one, no
was gonna
time to
be
glean.
bugs
Just
and
so
bees,
far.
and
Let's go
with
ahead and reveal
all
your
this
second one.
honey,
I'm not
I'm
scared anymore.
thinking that might be true. Alright, good thing that's fake.
Your
though.
time begins now. Dive right into it. Just dive right in.
Oh, I don't like
What
that.
is it?
It's
What is
sticking to the honey. It's very
Oh,
stringy.
you found George.
I think
that's
George.
Yeah, that's George.
We don't name these.
Yeah, that there's
We
also
squash
Thomas
them.
And Mary.
This is a
Okay,
DK
they don't wanna let go.
collectibles.
All right, you're doing fantastic. You got 5
Oh, how do I figure
That's
out enough
time.
space? I'm not
that's
sure.
gonna
My
stay in
desk
there.
is
Sticky
just a complete
situation.
train
All right, your
wreck,
last
dude.
block, your last chance. You
Like,
ready?
one.
Right
Let's go ahead and
here.
reveal what's inside.
Cake!
And your
I'm
time
not
begins
making
now.
cake
Go,
like
go,
that
go, go, go.
today, or not today.
Oh my god.
It's your birthday today, right? Happy birthday!
Here's some cake.
I knew chocolate was your favorite when I asked
baked this?
around.
All
I
right.
did.
It smells lovely.
George helped me, so.
George.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's no more Georges in here.
Alright,
I mean,
this
maybe he
is
left a
much
couple of his
better.
friends inside, and that's time. You did fantastic.
Alright, we are right here.
Thank
I guess
you
I
so
got that.
much, Shelby.
Well, thank you.
All right, we're gonna head on over to the snowy tundra with my friend Scott. How you doing?
That
Feeling quite
right
chill,
there,
but
Yeah.
I don't know
I have
anymore.
some plushies up there because I have
we'll go
nowhere
and get
else
some
to put
cool
them. Like
surprises
at the
in store
bottom
for you.
bunk, I'm turning my bottom bunk
Well,
into
you know
like
the
a
drill. 15
fortress.
seconds per block,
So,
one hand only. Make sure that all the
Once
diamonds
I'm
land in
done
here.
with that, I
Okay,
should be
ready?
able to
As I'm gonna
just
be.
put them there.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. So we're gonna go ahead and reveal your first block. You ready?
Okay.
Snowy tundra and flames and ice. Alright, I wonder
I know,
if we're
right?
actually getting
That's not gonna
updates
be.
for these
15
biomes,
seconds.
or if they're
Now.
just
Go, go, go,
selections
go,
for
go.
this game.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, it's a bit chilly in here, isn't it?
I can't feel my hands.
A bit chilly. Come on, Scott.
But I mean, alright, so they were going for smaller YouTubers this time, but it would be great if they had PewDiePie on. But I mean,
I'll count it.
they didn't even invite Notch to the 10-year anniversary of Minecraft because of some controversial things he said about don't apologize. So I don't think they would, I don't think they, whoa,
Yeah, I know.
what? I don't think they would have
15
ever
seconds,
let
dive right in.
PewDiePie.
You only got one
Oh,
diamond.
no.
It's
Why is everything so cold?
I mean, it is the snowy tundra. You knew what you were diving into.
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not
Okay, yeah,
looking at
just dive into it. You're doing great. I think that's 3. See, everybody's rooting for you. Come on. Oh, that's time. Last chance. Last chance. You're not doing so
I'm
good,
gonna show you
Scott.
something.
Well,
I think I showed you guys
This one should be
this
a
guy
lot easier,
in
okay? I
a
promise. Let's go ahead
figure
and reveal
review
what's
once, but
inside.
I also put together this guy
They don't
from
think it's
Parks
easy.
and Aquatic.
It is. I promise. You're fine. You're fine. All right, 15 seconds. Go.
No,
go, go,
I have
go,
an
go.
idea. I can paint my, nah, I don't want to paint my
It's so much
PewDiePie figure here
easier.
on stream.
Look, it's just.
But I can do some customs on stream right now, like
Just in
do
time
some
for the
painting.
holidays, Scott.
But like I need to work on my noble team and some other customs as well.
That's time. You look fantastic. Like a chicken.
And like Mysterio's arms.
All right, we're gonna move on over to the swamps with our final contestant, my
Oh
soul.
no,
How are
that's
you?
gonna be
I'm
disgusting.
scared.
You're scared?
Yeah, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
I can just say, I can do it.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
I
That's
can do
the
it.
attitude.
Yeah.
That is the attitude. All right, you know the drill.
This
15
guy actually
seconds,
looks
one
chill,
each
like,
block,
he
one
probably has
hand
a
only.
chill
Make sure the
channel.
diamonds land
That'd be-
inside, all right?
I'm gonna check it out.
Okay,
but
here
I
we go.
don't
Let's
know
go ahead and
his
reveal your
name.
first block.
Whoa, what's in the box?
And
Oh, my
go
friend
right
gave me all
in.
these.
What? What?
You got one already. You're doing fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I got it. I got it. Oh, my
I wonder what.
Where?
Oh,
I
those.
got it.
Actually,
Okay, we're gonna
these
move on. We're
games
gonna
are
move on. You're doing
more
fantastic.
entertaining than I
Second
thought.
What?
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
What is
Alright,
it?
I'm gonna work on these micro mobs. It's just a little
That
nostalgia
looks like
project,
chocolate.
but I call it the Lego Minecraft Micro World Project. I want to make like a whole set of micro mobs, and I want to make a whole bunch of Micro World mobs.
Right.
Oh, that's
You're doing fantastic.
disgusting.
Last block.
Thank you.
You need to seal it, all right?
Yeah.
Ready? We're gonna go ahead and reveal.
What? What's in the box?
Oh.
And your time begins now. Go, 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 go.
I believe they actually released a snapshot for what the biomes would be like, because I saw some gameplay of with the frogs, the boats with chests, the goats, and the vultures, the new cactuses.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Follow me. Come right over here. Let's all come together. Yeah, make sure you grab your cow.
Okay.
You're gonna need that.
But yeah, I'm gonna get to work on the figure.
You can
Maybe
keep it.
the base. Hopefully I don't get any of the paint on my computer, but I probably will.
I just have to say, I'm very proud of you.
Oh,
You were all super brave, just diving into the blocks without knowing what was inside. So I just want to say that I'm very proud of you. And we're gonna go ahead and tally your points to see who the winner is.
Oh, there's more.
Who do you think is going to win?
Me.
Really? You're all just gonna vote for yourselves instead of voting for the other person? Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess that's what's happening. But we have a winner, and I'm happy to announce that Masuo is here!
$2, just the figure.
Thank you
I'm either gonna make PewDiePie or Drowned. I think I'm making PewDiePie first. It's just another game.
Monsters of the world, I'm Vubui, your vote correspondent. During today's show, all of you will vote on which Minecraft biome is updated first with some great new features. Last year, the mighty taiga biome won your vote over the savanna and the desert in a landslide victory.
We're still getting
which was surprising since landslides themselves aren't very common in the taiga biome. I suppose people...
By the way, guys, we're still getting the updates for the savanna biome and the desert biome. Like, we're still getting, and like we're still gonna get
even
goats, snowier snow.
Major
like we're still gonna
task for
get
the
all
team,
that stuff.
but they persevered and brought
So
three
get prepared for
delightful choices.
vultures and
As usual, Tiny Agnes and Tiny Jens will take you through each of your options. And to introduce them, we have Tiny Vu. Take it away, little guy.
Thanks, Giant
Get prepared for termites
I'm not
and
a
vultures.
giant. I'm just average size. You're quite tiny.
Technically, I'm just a bunch of pixels, so I'm scalable to any size. But I suppose it's all just perspective. Anyway, on to the biomes. First up, we have the Badlands.
Okay, the Mesa.
Whoa,
The Badlands is like every Mesa bad.
Well, they don't call it the Badlands because of their good manners.
Ooh, this new cactus is fancy. Ouch!
What's that spooky vulture doing?
Vultures are drawn to loot left behind by unlucky explorers.
Not the loot!
Yeah.
Is that a boat?
Yes, this boat has a chest
Oh,
built in
new
for all the cool
sounds,
things you find at sea.
new ambient sounds for
And look,
each
it's only a
biome
friend,
would be
the frog.
good. Like
Ew.
swamp
Actually,
ambience would
we're
be
not that
great.
close.
Here's a mangrove, a tree that thrives in the swamp.
We should get out of here. That
We should get
probably
new
me
wood
funny.
for the mangroves. Snowier snow.
Oh, mountains, snow.
Watch your step. The snow is snowier than before.
He reminds me of you a little bit.
Snowier
Mountains are getting
snow.
an upgrade. Jagged cliffs, snow-capped peaks, dramatic views.
The goat is getting away.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Wow, all three biomes are amazing, but you have to choose, and whichever you do will go into the game. Back to you, Giant
Into
Boo.
game first.
Seriously, I am not a giant. I just seem giant to you, just like you seem tiny to me. Although, who's to say who's giant, who's tiny? Maybe we're both just infinitely scalable. Anyway, last year, before the show started, I was sure I knew which biome would win. But I was wrong. This year, I have no idea. They're all just so great. So here's how to vote. First, make sure you have registered for a Twitter account and log on to Twitter. Later in the show, you'll need to go to the Minecraft Twitter account. When we post the voting poll, just click on the biome you want to win. There will be 2 rounds of voting, but don't worry, I'll let you know when each one begins. For now, let the debate begin between you and your friends and your family
because I don't really
so
once I
you
need
can
to log
decide
on to
which
Twitter, I
is
can't
your
pause the
favorite
stream. I
biome
don't want to show you my
updated
information by
first with some
accident, and also
fantastic new features. And
my
now,
Twitter
let's head
shows
over to
some of my
hear about
information,
scripting in
but
Minecraft from Jason and Quinn.
you guys wouldn't see it if you guys checked it out. But since I would be screen recording me on Twitter,
Jason and Quinn. The 2 of you are going to tell us about our amazing new creator tools. So what do each of you do on the Minecraft team?
Yeah, thanks, Lydia. So I run the Minecraft Marketplace Partner Program.
Awesome. And Jason, what about you?
I am a developer on the Bedrock platform team.
Awesome. Before we get into scripting, Quinn, what is Marketplace? Can you give us a refresher?
Yeah, totally. So the Marketplace is a great place where you can go and buy
oh my gosh,
free, or buy free content
they're
too.
plugging in the
skins, textures, worlds, mashups, all made by some amazing community creators across all of our Bedrock platforms.
That's awesome. And today you're going to tell us about scripting. So Jason, what is scripting for everyone in the audience?
Yeah, so scripting is a way for creators to add things to the game that the developers of the game didn't actually plan for. So we do a lot of cool things in add-ons where people are able to take behaviors from the vanilla game and mix them up in different ways and get cool things. But with scripting, they can do lots of stuff that you'd never see in the vanilla game.
That's amazing. And I heard you were quite inspired by NetEase, which is our partner in China, because they were doing some work on scripting. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so they had started doing some scripting several years ago, and they've got some stuff kind of in, and we're like, we have to have that. So we started hooking up. We've done some different tech directions, but it was definitely inspired by them.
That's awesome. So you have some things to show us with editor tools first. So let's take a look at some of the new editor tools you've added.
So this first one, this is called the editor stick. And what this allows you to do is it basically allows you to take any block and change any of its parameters. So you can go to the wool here and change it from being yellow to blue. And you can really change any of the different items. So here we can look at the wood, where you can change it from oak to birch. And it's a great way to, instead of having to replace that block, you can actually just go and change the parameters to be what you want it to be.
Is this going to be in creative?
So it saves a bunch of time. Another really big time saver here is you can go. So this first one, this is called the editor stick. And what this allows you to do is...
Happy with that editor tool.
Maybe in the future we should get rid of the mobs before we set up the world.
So why is that important for creators to be able to move that process along faster?
Yeah, well, the great thing is sometimes you need to be able to, not just have to replace the block. You have to take the thing out and put a new one in. Sometimes you're like, oh, I actually wanted this to be a different color, or I wanted this sign to be shifted a different way. It allows you to really quickly make those kind of small tweak modifications for a polish pass on the map.
It's awesome, and give you a chance to try some different colors or different ways to see how it looks. But you also have some things that speed up the process significantly, which we can look at.
Yeah, so definitely in a lot of builds that creators make, they don't want to just do a single block by block change. And they want to do some much quicker stuff.
Let's look at some quicker changes.
Yeah, so here there's the TNT wand where you can actually go and quickly remove large chunks of the world around you.
That's cool.
And make big holes.
For people that don't really mind cheating in Minecraft, this looks like a good way to mine.
And then you kind of come in and fine tune it. And here's one that basically makes the big hallway. So imagine how long that would take destroying block by block. And when you have these worlds that sometimes they're like a kilometer by a kilometer or much bigger, this can be a huge time saver for them.
And sometimes if you don't want to go build a house block by block, you can actually go and make a TNT that does it for you.
Is this going to be in creative now, or is this, what do you call it? A command? I really hope this is just a normal creative mode.
It's Minecraft. This is a way to go and build your house in a very Minecrafty way. Instead of just replacing a thing where you place a block down and it automatically builds a house, it's a TNT block that explodes and makes it there for you. I really like this homey feel of this cabin. With
that's a great cabin. It's way nicer than what I could build.
Yeah, me too.
It allows you, if you're scripting, then suddenly you can use
obviously
those
this is in creative,
houses and
not
put them
like
everywhere
survival.
for a build quite significantly
Yeah, you
quicker.
can make a whole town pop up just by placing a bunch of TNT and lighting it with the redstone or something. It's a really fun way.
Those editor tools are awesome.
Really having that painting on screen. It's like I
And you
won't be
also
able to use
have
my
some
computer
tools
for
that are
reference.
helping with gameplay experiences.
Yeah, this is where I get
do
most
have a
excited about the
printout.
possibilities of scripting.
That's really
Not just
bad.
being able to make editor tools or things that make building faster, but being able to make things that are change the entire gameplay of Minecraft, and not just relying on the vanilla behaviors, but being able to make your own unique behaviors
Yeah,
and gameplay
I guess
mechanics.
I'm
So this
gonna
next
do
clip
this
will show
later on
a
stream.
really, really cool way to take on that.
Yeah, so we did, so the creator here, he went and made his very quick rope bridge. So he made this cool, he made an item and you can actually just go through and just aim to another point and it'll just build a bridge for you automatically using the slabs from your inventory. Now, Endermen have always been able to teleport, but it's a very sort of random teleport, and this was an ability they went and made where you could actually aim at a point in the world and it'll actually cast you to that point and project you there, so it's kind of a superhero feel map.
So it doesn't just give you the ability to teleport, but also gives you this kind of like magic
yeah,
missile
look,
kind of
for all you guys
blast that you
who
can do
comes
to
in
take out all
Minecraft.
those pesky skeletons that are shooting at you. And there's just
It's actually kind of like a magic feature. I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up something like that ends up being in like survival.
Try and go save all the denizens of this city.
Because
And
a
there's
lot
another
of people
feature of
asking
this
for
one
like
too. where there's
magic.
this big
That
shield
kind of
you
looks like
can throw to
magic,
put
even
up
though it's
and
kind of like
blocks
a
all
gun.
those arrows.
Very cool.
So there's a shield that kind of protects you for, what, 30 seconds or
Not 30
something?
seconds, yeah.
So creators can use this to create all new and interesting game experiences for players.
Yeah. The possibilities are really endless.
And you have one other cool thing to show us with scripting. What is that, Jason?
Yeah, so we've been
Alright,
working
this is-
on. Minecraft has had the ability to change skins for a long time. We can change the texture.
Oh, I know what they're talking
And
about. This was
as
in
we
a
were
Snapchat too.
kind of working on that. We were data driving a lot of kinds of games for creators
I
to change
can't
things,
hear
and we
it that
made it
well.
so
I'm doing
that
this for you
creators
to
could
make the audio
change
better.
more than just the texture of the player models. We wanted them to be able to change the actual 3D models, change the animations, add special effects to them, et cetera, and stuff like that. So I have a video to kind of show off some of the stuff I personally built in this case. So I've been I'm a big fan of penguins. I think penguins are one of the coolest animals.
He's been wanting to add these to Minecraft forever, by the way.
Not yet.
So I
Alright,
quickly
then
knocked
we
out a
might probably
penguin.
get penguins in
They're
the
not
future.
coming to
That's something
Minecraft,
that I wouldn't be surprised
but,
by.
So I knocked this out, and you can see he's got kind of custom animations. His arms kind of flap out, and he moves very
Honestly,
different
that
than Steve.
looks like it would be
and
a
then I
great,
replaced the sprint animation with a fun little belly
a great
slide.
mob.
And this was actually kind of a
Like,
happy accident.
if
I
they
wasn't actually
added this in
planning
the
for, but
Frostburn
the sprint
update with
particles are
polar
kicking up,
bears,
and it kind of helps
that
sell the
would
slide
like
animation.
this
So
looks
it's
like a
always fun
great
when those happen
mob
as a
that
developer.
So what kind of
could
game are
be
you
added in the
hoping
future and
creators
should have
make
been added
with
in the
data-driven
Frostburn
player
update.
change?
Yeah, so while I was working on this, I kind of had this vision of like,
Frostburn update was
I
like
want
with
someone to go make a
magma blocks,
velociraptor that goes around and
husks,
eats something. It could be other
polar
players,
bears.
it could be animals or something, and it's something. So please, community, build me a velociraptor game.
Velociraptor.
Because I don't have the art skills to make the velociraptor.
Your penguin was pretty cute, though.
Yeah, it was okay.
Quinn, any games you would like to request?
I just think like Velociraptor is cool, but I think a racing game where you could actually transform the player into a sweet car and have them be able to customize it and then have a bunch of animations of it like drifting around corners and stuff like that, I think that'd be super cool.
And the cars are penguins.
And the cars are all penguins.
Or velociraptors, I guess.
Why not both?
Penguins riding velociraptors.
So how can people experiment with scripting?
So it's actually available right now. So you can go download the Bedrock Edition and start messing around with scripting. There's a bunch of tutorials on the wiki and across the web that you can basically look at and try and mess around with it yourself.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Quinn and Jason. Speaking of cool tech, as some of you might have heard, we have an exciting update coming to Minecraft on Windows 10, ray tracing. As part of our partnership with NVIDIA, ray tracing will be coming soon and available for Minecraft on Windows 10 for DirectX capable GPUs. There's a lot to say there. Let's check it out.
Oh, I saw this on YouTube. That looks amazing. It won't at Java though, because like that's where commands are like amazing. Minecons, alright. I want to hear about the update. Like they only went over these.
It's now time for what is going
If
to be
that's
the
it
most
for the
influential
update
game
stuff,
of
then
Minecon
I'm mad. If
2019.
literally bees
Let's
are
get
all they're
excited for
telling us
Minecons.
in Minecraft Live, then I am mad.
Now let's welcome our two teams and see if they have what it takes. Hello, Team Zombie.
Hello. Hi.
On Team Zombie, we have Shelby and Marielle. How are you feeling?
Confident.
Confident? Good. Like the confidence. On Team 2, we have Team Skeleton. And
We
that
also
is
go by team winner.
Team Winner. Oh.
Hey, wait a minute.
We have Megan and Liam. Now, let me explain how the game works. Our teams will take it in turns to pick a category from the wall over there. Each category has 7 words or phrases. One of you must describe the word while the other must guess it. And obviously, you can't use the word itself. You'll have 45 seconds to guess as many of the words as you can. Does everyone understand? No? Well, too bad. Let's begin.
Okay.
Okay, round 1. Team 1, what category would you like?
Let's do Oh Behave.
Oh Behave. That's
Right.
bound to be a good category. So, we'll get 45 seconds on the clock. On your marks, get set, go.
It's this really cute animal that collects honey.
Bee.
Yes.
Correct.
They collect this. Those animals collect that. And they turn it-
honey?
Yes, that one.
Correct.
They go and stay in these
Hive.
places. Yes.
Correct.
They pick up the pollen from
Flowers?
Yes.
Perfect.
I just said this word.
Pollen?
Yeah.
Correct.
Perfect. And they can hurt you with
Stinger?
Yes.
Correct.
They have these to fly.
Wings?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going with all sorts of bees, so is bees
Very
and
well
bugs
done.
really the next update? It sounds like literally the next update is only
Team
bees
Zombie
and the bio and
all
like one of the
7.
3
How does that make you
biomes.
feel?
If that's all 1.15 is, I am screaming.
Skeleton, you've seen how they're done. How do
I
you feel?
am
I mean, they
screaming
don't really
if
sound like
that's all
zombies. They should be like,
1.15 is.
Oh, they have to
Yeah.
whole character act?
Yeah.
Okay. So which category are you wanting?
How do you feel about Sweet Pandemonium?
I like that one.
Okay, we're doing that.
Pandemonium. Okay. So we'll get 45 seconds on the clock, and if you're ready, go.
Black and white animals.
Panda.
Yes.
Correct.
You eat this.
Bamboo?
Milk.
Milk? Cow?
Shelby.
Bread? Cake?
Shelby put her. Yes, cake.
Correct.
Pandas eat this.
Bamboo?
Yes.
Correct.
They do this. Not a cold, but they not cough.
Hot? Oh, sneeze.
Yes,
Correct.
perfect. Rare panda.
Red panda.
No. Other color.
Yellow? Black?
Like a
white,
tree, a tree.
Green panda? Yellow? Gold panda? What?
Bark.
Bark? Brown panda?
Yes.
Correct.
There are
After
brown
5.
pandas in Minecraft?
Nighttime? Evening?
Number after 5.
6.
Yes.
Correct.
Pandas have a lot of these. They're
They're
categorized.
fluffy. They're...
And the last word was personalities.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Green panda.
Alright, well,
I don't know. You said rare.
I really hope bees isn't the only thing they're announcing. Like,
You're not too
scripting
far
sounded
behind
cool.
Team Zombie.
But
So, Team Zombie, you're 1 point
we
ahead.
had
I
a
think you
bit of
keep the
a
lead.
combat
So
snapshot in the
what is going to be
beginning
your
of the year
second
for
category?
1.15, so I'd
we
like
do
to see
not
them, go on
porpoise?
from there.
On porpoise. Okay. So we will get 45 seconds on the clock, and we will begin now.
Okay. Friendly sea creatures.
Fish?
No. The other ones that like jump at
Dolphins.
Yes.
Correct.
These, if you kill them, they drop die. They're also
Squid?
Yes.
Perfect.
They have green shell.
Turtle.
Yes.
Sea turtle.
Correct.
This is a fancy fish that we like to eat. It's pink.
Salmon.
Yes.
Correct.
This one blows up.
Pufferfish.
Yes.
Yep.
You break these and you can eat them. They're green. They're
Kelp?
Yes.
Yep.
This is a phrase of the animal that's in the water. The animal, I can't say.
said
Help me.
the word.
I said water.
And that is the final category, so you have vetoed the full 7 points.
That's okay.
You've done very, very well, though. It's a tricky one. It was a harder one with a phrase. So,
I really hope that they announced more. I didn't miss the biggest part. I hope the biggest part was in the beginning because I missed like 3 minutes. I went in and they were sitting down and they were talking about bees.
We'll get the final 45 seconds on the clock.
Right.
How about meow? Oh, we're getting cats. We're getting. Well, I mean, we already have cats. But we're gonna get cat day and villages and stuff.
What's it called? Yes.
Correct.
Animals in the water.
Fish.
Perfect.
Correct.
Pandas are in this. Cocoa.
Biome.
Forest?
Yeah.
Jungle.
Perfect. Yes. I found a jungle in my Minecraft Awesomeness series.
Perfect. Cats are this before they have a home.
Stray?
Correct.
Yes. Kind of cat. Very popular cat.
Tabby?
Perfect. Animal that goes meow.
Cat? Kitten?
No, perfect. Opposite of in.
Cat out? Cat in?
Cat. Yep.
What, cat outside? Cat out! Sure!
I haven't even heard this phrase.
What is
Cat
it?
out of the bag.
Oh.
Okay, that sounds better now that you
It's
said it
a
out
very
loud.
well-known saying. Thank you very much. And we are done. Honestly, I haven't enjoyed myself this much in ages, but there can only be one team crowned the winners. If you'd like to come forward. Okay.
Time for the physical challenge.
The physical challenge.
Just kidding.
Okay. And the winners are Team 1! Team 2, it was a valiant effort. Thank you both for taking part. You both did amazingly. And
hopefully we actually get some more update stuff now.
Villager news. Breaking news!
Villager news!
An update has swept the realm, changing villager life forever. But one villager refuses to embrace our new way of life. Here's villager number 9 with more info. Thank you, villager number 5. Fellow citizen, why don't you want the update? But I do want the update. Wow. Are you against the update? Have you even tried the update? But I am getting the update. What about the new feature? You think you're better than us? What? I didn't say any of that. We thought you might say that. So we made this video for you. What?
Welcome to the most villager-friendly update ever. There's campfires, berry bushes.
We already had the villager pillage update.
There's taiga villages, desert villages,
panda,
tundra villages, savanna villages.
Fox.
Villagers all over the realm are loving life.
Thanks to the update, I got a job as an armorer. Look at all this stuff. The update gave me a whole bunch of new trades. And look, we have levels now. Yes, we all have new jobs now. I'm a farmer. Hey, get off my crop. Shoo, get away. Oh, nitwits. Any bad thing? No. The update is the greatest thing to happen to villager kind.
Look, see how much better your life could be. Get the Village and Pillage update today.
Village and what?
Doesn't it look great? Did that say pillage? So, will you be updating now? Well, there you have it. Another citizen satisfied with the update. Thank you, villager number 9. The Village and Pillage update is out now. Have you updated yet? Yes. No, not you. Them. Villager news.
Yay! Villager news.
It's time to vote. But let's review your choices once more. First up, we have the Badlands. Lands
if this is literally the only thing that we're gonna get is a biome update.
If you vote for this biome, you're voting for
the biome update is cool, but we're not even getting new generated structures or anything. Generated structures are my favorite thing about
tiny ends.
So, sorry if I really need generated
No, I'm telling them right now. No. Okay. Yeah, I will get to the vultures. Yeah, totally. Okay, bye.
Yeah, it's Badlands.
This just in. The vultures do not, as has been widely but wrongly reported on the internet, steal your loot.
What?
They're just attracted to loot and will circle around the area.
Oh my
You
god!
heard it here first, folks, so it is the truth.
No, I thought it would
Next
steal your
up,
loot.
we
Alright,
have
they're
the
not going to be as
swamp.
annoying as I thought,
Look for
but
this
also it would have
biome to
been
be
very
updated if
interesting
you like
they
things
did.
to be a bit more swampy. Mangrove trees, hopping frogs, and cool boats with chests in them. And finally, we have the mountains. Vote for this biome if you prefer some high altitude exploration. Snow-capped peaks, epic mountainy views, and the snowiest snow since snow. What's your favorite? Which do you want to see updated first? What will you choose? To vote, you need to log into your Twitter account, go to the Minecraft account, and see the poll that's just gone live.
Look, there's bees!
Click on
Is
your
that all
choice
the
to
update is
register
gonna
your
be?
vote.
Sometimes life requires thinking outside the blocks.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm sorry I'm not, like, that big into Minecraft too.
No pets allowed in the house? Fill the backyard with muddy pigs. Host the perfect pixel party. And craft some compact cuteness.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a server, like what I was saying. That's cool.
Minecraft Earth is at your fingertips. And above your head. And right behind you. Just watch out for surprise chicken showers.
What?
Sometimes things don't quite go as planned. Luckily, Minecraft Earth lets you tell your own stories. You can even upscale an epic fish fail. So grab your friends and explore an unbelievable world. Our own.
Oh, you can fight things! That's...
Discover new
Alright, you know what, I'm a bit more excited with this
with
now.
Minecraft Earth.
Alright, there we go. I've done some more sanding.
I'm back, and I'm with my friends Storfy and Jessica, and we're here to show you Minecraft Earth.
I'm excited, but I don't need to hear that much about it. Like, I'm not going...
Minecraft Earth is a brand new augmented reality game. That means that Minecraft is all around you in real life. You play it on your phone, and it uses the phone camera to place your Minecraft builds and adventures right in front of you.
Adventures are life-size pieces of Minecraft that you find in the real world. We have one right here to share with you.
This is amazing. We're right inside Minecraft.
I know, look at these cute mobs. They're so adorable life-sized.
Oh, wow, and now they're food.
No! Let's dig down and see what we find.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Now the food!
Oh, I think I see something under here.
Oh.
Is this some kind of puzzle?
Yeah, this is
so cool.
Huh. What do you think we should do?
Maybe we should try putting a flower in the flower pot.
Alrighty, I will put the orange tulip in this flower pot.
This is the dumbest puzzle.
Oh,
I'm
something's
sorry.
happening.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Okay, I'll take this white flower. Oop, or place a torch.
Don't shoot it.
I'll take the lily of the valley and I'll put it right there.
Alright, guys.
Flower pot.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm
I'd
most
like to
likely
take one of
gonna
these
do a
blue
Minecraft Earth
flowers
series.
over
Let's
one
be
of
real
my
when it
backpack
comes
and
out.
go and get it.
Oh,
Like,
I think I
let's
grabbed
be
that.
real.
There you go.
I am kind of
Adventures can be
excited for it.
puzzles, they can be combat, they can be mining, and so much more.
Oh, wait,
something's happening.
Something is happening.
Skeletons.
Shoot them.
Got them.
I'm still getting shot
Oh,
at.
your bows and arrows are rapid fire. That's cool.
We get them all?
Great, great. Oh no,
Oh,
there's
no,
zombies coming.
Watch out, watch out.
Oh no.
Life-size zombies.
I'm sorry, this is...
Where did they come from?
Tapping your phone. She
Oh,
looks
there are
like...
more mobs.
Okay. Oh, I see gold.
Oh,
She looks
awesome.
like a
Where'd you get it?
Facebook mom.
Well, actually, in
On
an
her
adventure,
phone.
everyone in the adventure shares in what you take out.
Really, it's like some sort of utopian resource sharing system. Does that even work?
In Minecraft Earth, it does.
In Minecraft... No, I'm sorry.
Alrighty, we got it all.
In Minecraft Earth, it does.
else is down
have to. I'm sorry.
Oh, something's happening.
Wait, a door is opening. This flower adventure has only led to bad things. Look.
More skeletons! Get out your bows!
Get them, get them. Jessica, you have someone over you?
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're like...
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay. Oh! That's a cool looking chest. Yeah, let's break it open.
All right.
That'd be cool if treasure chests looked like that.
What came out of it?
I don't know. It fell on the floor. I'm gonna get it. What is it? Aha!
What?
It's a blue bloom!
Oh, it's so cute! I want one!
Oh!
What?
Blue bloom usually plants flowers when it walks on dirt and grass, but this one is going over there. Bye, Moo
Bloom.
This is amazing! How do I get this game?
Well,
Great
Minecraft
mod.
Earth is
I am excited for the
coming out
exclusive
in
mods.
October.
I will be honest, but at the same time, I want to see those mods in actual Minecraft. Well, I guess Minecraft Earth is actually kind of just like an altered reality form of Minecraft, I guess you could say. It's not all that different from Minecraft. It's not as different as I thought it would be. Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of a break.
Please welcome Alina and Frederick, who are here to announce something awesome.
Oh gosh, alright, here's another announcement. Let's go. Let's go. Let it be something
So
cool,
what did
please.
you two do on the Minecraft team?
Hi, I'm Alina. I'm the business manager for Realms on the marketplace team.
Oh my.
I'm Frederick, and I'm
There's
the program
only
manager for
marketplace.
So you're
We're
gonna
just gonna
announce
learn
something
about
cool, but
marketplace and
first,
flipping
tell us
the
about what
microtransactions.
Realms is.
Sorry,
So Realms is
Minecraft.
a
No one
really
wants to
good
hear
way
about that.
to
We
play
want to
with
hear
your
about the new
friends. When you
update.
subscribe, you get a personal server right in the cloud, so it's always online and always accessible. And your friends will play for free with you, so you're the only one who have to subscribe.
And how many people can play on a server?
So we have 2 tiers, so you can either go for the 2-player tier or the 10-player tier.
Awesome. And what are you going to tell us about today?
Realms Plus. It's our new
Ooh.
subscription that combines Realms with marketplace content.
That is awesome. So what does that mean? Realms, which you just told us about, plus marketplace content.
So with Realms Plus,
B is
just like
really
before,
all that's gonna be
you have
announced.
access to your realm, 10-player realm, and all
You
of the
can't
cool
fix
features
this
that come with
box.
it. But in addition, you
Can't
will
fix
have
it.
the entire catalog of marketplace content. Skins, worlds, mashups, resource packs.
That is awesome. Frederick, how many pieces of content will be coming to the first version of Realms Plus?
We will be launching with over 50 pieces of content.
And then they'll be changing each month?
Yeah, every month we will get new content on there. Yeah, so
That
it's
is
going to be really good.
Amazing. And Alina, your son has a realm. I think we have a photo of it.
Of course.
So what has he built here with his friends?
Yes, this is his realm where he plays with his neighborhood and school friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
actually
it's
start
really
playing on
fun.
Java
and
Realm
adults
with
join too. Their
Julian
parents.
and my friend
It's a cool place
James.
to hang out.
And
we really like
Julian
to
showed me
see
from his
what
house.
kids
I don't have
do
Java yet,
and
but
how
they said
they
once I get
show off
Java,
their
I'll be
secret
able
knowledge
to get
of
onto the realms. I'm
Minecraft
like,
with all
alright,
the
because the realms
strategies
is really cool.
tricks that they get from YouTube videos and reading the Minecraft books.
Do I spy a very adorable Microsoft building in there?
Yes, some people just like to go to work.
I guess he does. I think we definitely have to say hi to your son then. So hello to Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for letting us show off your realm. We know he's watching at home, so. So this sounds amazing. How do people start using it? How do they get Realms Plus?
So when we launch Realms Plus, and we will be launching soon, we will have a free trial for new players. So you get 30 days for free. If you're already a subscriber for the 10-player realm on Bedrock, we will upgrade you automatically for free.
So
And the price won't change. It's going to stay $7.99. So how did you decide on that? Because that's really cool. You're adding all of this stuff to it.
Absolutely. That was very important to us. We just wanted to give our players more options, more fun things to play with, and keep the price the same. It's very simple. One subscription, $7.99 with realms and content. And we will be adding more things every single month so that there will be something for everyone.
That is amazing. Thank you, Alina and Frederick.
But I want to hear more about the update.
Let's look at a preview of some of the awesome content coming to Realms Plus.
Oh my gosh, I just want to hear about the update. And sorry if I'm not looking at chat. I'm obviously watching minecon live more than I'm looking at chat. Like, I'm gonna start interacting with chat a lot more in my Fortnite streams. Like, I'm gonna start like watching chat like on my phone to have my stream muted and stuff. But at the same time, this is more of a reaction, like my reaction. So you can't expect me to be checking chat right now.
Now I'm joined by Sarah and Jared from the Character Creator team.
Thanks for having us here.
Thank you for having us.
What do each of you do on the Character Creator team?
I'm an art lead on the Character Creator team.
And I'm a game designer on it.
That is awesome. So today we're going to take a look at Character Creator, and we're just going to get right into it so you can tell us about it.
Absolutely.
About
so the Character Creator
new
is fun because there's all sorts of different aspects of your character that you can
weapons,
change.
new mobs, new generated structures, new blocks.
Your mouse, your hair, and change the color of all those different pieces, and then layer clothes on top of it.
Yeah, it's something we came up with for Minecraft Earth, because just as we're putting Minecraft into the real world, we wanted a new way to let you put yourself into the game and really represent you. And so adding a bunch of more flexibility for you to build a character piece by piece. We're really inspired by skins. This kind of builds off the history of players building their own skins, but kind of letting you do that inside the game out of all these different parts.
That's cool.
And one of the cool things here you can see is doing limb replacements or all sorts of different stuff that lets you represent whatever you look like in real life if that's what you want to do in the game.
Emotes in Minecraft?
That's awesome. And all of those players get automatically.
Is that Minecon Live? I think that's Minecon Live. Not Minecon Live.
That is really cool. And
why was it Minecon Live? I mean Minecraft Earth.
Why was it important to add things like prosthetics and all different skin tones or different body shapes? Why is that important to you?
Because Minecraft players are from all walks of life, right? Anybody. And it's always fun just to see a part of yourself in the game. So we wanted to make sure to try and include as many people as possible.
That is awesome. And how many characters can you have?
You can make up to 5 different characters, and you can save those in either game. They'll sync back and forth between Minecraft Earth and
Now,
Minecraft.
are you gonna
and
say
we just wanted you to have that flexibility to build. Maybe one kind of look is what you use when farming, and then you're playing that role with your friends, or maybe when you're playing something competitive PvP,
Ninja Turtle
be a little more intimidating and try to do something that really encompasses that. So there's all sorts of different clothing options to build off of that, and really trying to put some of the coolest ideas our teams come up with are in there to show off what's possible with this. It's good to note though, it is just kind of cosmetic self-expression stuff. It doesn't actually change the way you play.
Oh, I'm excited because I can actually change up my current skin, which is that squid pirate. I can change it up. I can give it those cool arms and maybe a peg leg. I can do some cool stuff. Maybe I can even give him hair.
Yeah, there's this cool little thing that when you're in Minecraft Earth, there's a mode called build mode, which lets you put a build plate here, in this case down on my desk, and then I can put a little representation of myself into the world I'm creating. Because maybe it just makes the world more alive. It's not just a static structure, but if I put a character in there, and then I can watch him wander around, and it's just super delightful.
Wait, is this actually normal Minecraft
and take a look at my coffee mug or something sitting right next to it.
What?
So it's a tiny version of Jared, Tiny Agnes and Jens. Everyone can have their own now. So you're going to show us a few things that no one has seen, which one is achievements and how you get special things for achievements in the game.
Yeah, this is something that'll come slightly after the launch of Character Creator, but we really want to let players show off what they've accomplished in Minecraft through what they wear. So in this case, you can earn a lumberjack shirt when you chop down a tree for the first time, or when you craft your first hoe, we'll give you a little toothpick meat thing. And then if you play the game a really long time, we'll give you a really long hair and beard that you can equip to your character to show that off. And then this is probably my favorite item that we're adding, is this fish globe that covers your head that you get if you build a conduit in survival mode. So all those things will have stuff in Minecraft Earth and Minecraft that you can earn through challenges and achievements.
That's my question. Everyone just wants to know about the new update.
And the next thing we'll jump right into because I know people will be very excited to hear about it.
Yeah, for sure. So the
we're
sort
gonna
of two
make
things that are upcoming
microtransactions
are
a little more
capes are coming to the Character Creator.
Capes! Yes!
Very excited about that. And
emotes. That's
so
cool too, even though they're literally copying the Fortnite system right there.
Have a cape in the character creator.
Yeah,
and
no,
also
they're copying the
any
Fortnite
skins
system
or
for
skins that you've
emotes.
loved for a
That's
really long
so
time and are very
funny.
attached to, it will
I'm
all
sorry,
work with that.
that's so funny. Do they seriously? I'm pretty sure that's a Fortnite emote. There are Fortnite emotes.
And how will people get these awesome capes?
They can grab them right now in the marketplace for free. There's one available for everybody if you want to go get it. Right now, it just attaches to the skins that come with the pack that you get. But when Character Creator launches, you'll be able to attach it to any one of the skins you've used in the past, or a new character you build with Character Creator.
Awesome.
That's cool. I like it. I thought for a second that was going to be the name of an update. I'm like, oh my god!
Thank you so
look
much,
at that
Sarah
guy
and
over
Jared.
there. He
Character
is
Creator
really
looks
excited. I mean,
amazing.
it's cool. It's just not as cool because I'm like, when am I going to hear about the new ore? When am I going to hear about the new generated structure? When am I going to hear about the nether update,
Each month
new
we
nether
feature a different
biome? So like, when
Minecrafter
am I
and how
going to hear
they're
about stuff
uniquely
like
using the
that?
game. Today, you'll meet a Minecrafter named James Delaney.
Yay, we're meeting.
My name is James Delaney, and I'm the managing director of a company called Blockworks. I started playing Minecraft when I was about 11 or 12 years old, just a year after the game came out. A friend actually showed it to me, and at first I thought it was a kind of stupid thing, but after a few hours I really got into the creative mode of Minecraft.
I've been playing Minecraft since around the same age, but I sucked at it until just this year. I got so much better at Minecraft, learned so many new things about it.
Then in 2012, I founded Blockworks, a team of people with me and three other friends that I'd met online. So at Blockworks we work on two main areas, the Minecraft marketplace as well as engagement and educational projects. Those projects, we build worlds for schools, museums, galleries, but also a lot of work with non-profits and charities and educational institutions. So we have about 30 members who all work from home from about 20 different countries, but we all connect to the same Minecraft server, so we're all working in this virtual office together in the same digital space.
I want to hear about the update.
Someone built something in one area of the world, and the other people are watching that and then react and respond to that in what they build.
We won.
For my final year thesis at university, I looked at democracy and video games specifically, with a big chapter on Minecraft and urban design and how Minecraft could help cities and help communities take part in the planning process. Which
I've always been interested in civil engineering stuff. That's kind of what I plan on doing. I could use Minecraft.
Part of the reason Block by Block uses Minecraft is because it's a very democratic
I always kind of knew I could use
an
Legos.
architect or a city official telling people what a design can be, anyone can use Minecraft to explain and visualize their own ideas in a fully democratic environment. So buildings like this cathedral here in Siena didn't have just one architect and one person with an idea, but were built by a group of master craftsmen, each improvising the design as they were building it. And Minecraft is in some ways similar because you don't have one plan that everyone follows. You have multiple people, multiple crafters building in the same world, using their experience and responding to each other at the same time. And maybe this is something that architecture and design today can learn from Minecraft.
Yeah. That's great. Oh my god! We need these! We need to make a meme out of this. Alright, I'm gonna make some meme format off camera and I'm gonna start posting it on Instagram. But there's so many bee things, I'm honestly thinking that's the entire theme of the update now. Is the entire theme of the update Swear if it is! Dear God. What is that? What is that?
花畑が見えますよね。2人のプレイヤーには蜂になっていただいて、花粉をこの花畑から集めていただきたいと思います。こんな感じで。ではちょっとインタビューしていきましょう。How are you feeling?
I'm hanging in there.
It's good?
It's good.
Are you scared?
A little bit, yeah.
じゃあ準備で、ここをブーンと飛んで花粉を集めてもらって、こちらの2人のプレイヤーに渡していただきます。こちらの2人のプレイヤーは花粉をどんどんここに入れていけばいいっていうすごく簡単なゲームです。Did you get it? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. そうでは準備ができたところで行ってみましょう。Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Go!
They announced a new pollen system too for bees. It's like, I like bees, let's be real, I like bees in Minecraft, and I hope they didn't waste the entire update coming up with mechanics for bees. Because they were talking about how educational they wanted the mechanics, you know, how realistic, but I hope because of that, they didn't spend the entire update working on bees.
いや正直ね、今やってもらったんですけど、ちょっと簡単すぎるんで、もう少し難しいバージョンでやっていただきましょうか。Are you ready?
Yep.
Yep. Are you ready? Yes. Go! 難しい。あ、うまい。
It must be like impossible for them to. Oh! I thought they had to throw them into the honeycombs. Yeah, no, never mind, that makes sense. They look hilarious in this. This must have been pre-recorded because obviously I don't think they could change into those big bee suits and get up there in like the 2 minutes that they were off camera.
マインクラフトってみんなで協力してやるゲームじゃないですか。だからもう少々とかどうでもいいや。ということでマイコンライブはね、まだまだ続きますので、ぜひ皆さん最後までご視聴ください。ということで以上、マスオの
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of meme formats coming out of Minecon Live. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. There's gonna be meme formats coming out of Minecon. Alright. We're gonna learn.
Wow,
Which
we've
one
seen
won?
amazing discussions on which biome most deserves to be updated first, and hundreds of thousands of you have registered your votes. Now for that bittersweet moment to say goodbye to one of your choices to set the stage for the final two.
Alright, but let's...
Unfortunately, the Badlands received the least amount of votes and won't make it to round two.
Know your snow more than
the good news is all of you Badlands supporters now get to pick again from the two that are left. So what will it be?
We're gonna get the
Time to
Badlands
vote
update
again,
anyways,
and now
because they
you're
said
voting
the
between the
first
mountains
update to be
and the
updated
swamp.
this year.
In the first round, the mountains had the majority of the votes, just by a bit. But will it still hold its lead and become the next biome to be updated in Minecraft? You get to decide, so make sure to go to Twitter, make sure you're logged in, and click on that new poll that was just posted to the Minecraft account. This is exciting, folks. Make your mark on the future of Minecraft.
We're gonna get more stuff out of Swamp. No, actually, we're gonna get better mountain generation. I don't know, guys. I'm leaving it up to you guys. I'm not really mad for better ways.
Your favorite game that you haven't even played yet, Minecraft Dungeons.
I'm excited to hear about Minecraft Dungeons, but I want to hear about the new update more, honestly.
Dungeons. Hi, David. Hello, Boo. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you tell our community all about this new game?
So, I will. Minecraft Dungeons is a brand new game developed by a dedicated team of about 20 people in Mojang in Stockholm.
Oh look,
it's a passion project. It's an action-adventure game inspired by classic dungeon crawlers. It focuses on combat and adventure.
I'm gonna be playing Minecraft.
So Minecraft Dungeons has a very different gameplay than Minecraft
Dungeons and
the players are on a mission
normal Minecraft.
to defeat the evil Arch-Illager. They will explore the game world and search for treasure, fight familiar and brand new mobs, and collect cool loot to help them on their adventures. And since every adventure has a beginning, we'd like to show you, for the first time, the opening cinematic for Minecraft Dungeons.
I'm interested.
It was a time of great adventure and danger.
What was?
Shunned by his kin, an illager wanders the land, seeking a new home. But all he found was hatred. Driven by rage against those who wronged him, he wandered blind to whatever end.
As an illager that looks so flippin' hilarious.
Until at long last, the illager found something that would change him forever.
Are they saying illager or villager?
Of dominance.
What the fuck? Is this actually the lore of Minecraft?
Corrupted by evil, driven by vengeance, the arch-illager made all bow before him.
This is why illagers are evil!
They would fall.
This actually has some Minecraft lore in this. This is why illagers are evil.
The illagers raided the land. Who would have the valor, the purity of heart, to stand against the arch-illager's reign of terror? Not that one.
It looks like a redstone girl.
Maybe you.
That's cool! So it's like, the whole game centered on village and pillage.
So now we know why
But a hell of a
are
lot
on their
more.
adventures. Now, the game is designed to be fun to play together with your friends, and we'd like to show you just that. You all know Masuo, and we also have the game director from Minecraft Dungeons, Måns Olsson, here in the couch. And they will show you how to play Minecraft Dungeons in couch co-op.
So, what are we seeing here?
Yes, so this is actually the first time we show this. This is a brand new level. It's called Creeper Woods, obviously a forest area. I haven't even seen any creepers yet. No, they're further down the line, right? So you see some other mobs here that you should recognize from Minecraft. You have zombies, you have skeletons, you have all sorts of interesting things.
I like that it's just like Minecraft, but different. The gameplay's different, but everything looks familiar.
All the behaviors of the mobs are like you would expect them to. There shouldn't be any strange surprises. You should know and understand how things work.
But visually, it's quite surprising. There's all these things going on.
Yeah, you see those lightning bolts that come from there? That's actually one of the players that have an enchanted sword that does a thundering enchant. Sometimes you get the lightning strike.
What's that llama with the arrow in its head?
Oh, that's a nice TNT explosion. Yeah, the llama that's there, that can be summoned by one of the artifacts in the game. You see in the lower right and the lower left, there's like this little hotbar, and to the right you see a yellow symbol. That's the wonderful wheat. Using that summons the llama, and the llama helps you in battle. It spits at enemies.
There's even some larger mobs here.
Oh yes, some of the mobs to give you a bit more of a challenge. They have more armor and a bit more extra weapons.
This is great.
So as you see, they're exploring. Oh, then they used another one of these artifacts. It's called the Windhorn, and it pushes mobs away. You can pick up all these sort of cool things on these levels and equip them as you see fit. And also, I'd like to mention that all of these levels are randomly generated, so you can explore them
cool.
every time you play through the same one.
Just like the Minecraft
quite a bit different.
It is randomly
So it'll be
generated.
surprising each time you play.
That is correct. So now I think we're approaching spiders.
Oh, jeez.
That was a fireworks.
Wait, there's a pig with a chest on it.
Of course. So we call that the piggy bank. Now, this game genre is all about loot. So if you manage to find one of those and get some help from it,
oh wow,
yeah, it drops lots of cool loot, and that you can equip just as you see fit. Now, Måns and Masuo are actually coming up to a rather difficult part, so let's get them some expert help. So
you can play as a llama.
Yeah. So you can hot join this game at any time, and you can play up to 4 players together. The game scales its difficulty depending on how many players you have. So let's see how they do.
Yeah, so when you join, immediately difficulty scales up.
Yeah.
What if you leave?
It scales down.
Okay.
So if you need to go head off to the bathroom, yeah, you can do that. So up to the upper right corner, you see the objective, what the players are supposed to do. Now they're supposed to free the villagers. They just saved 1 out of 5, so there's 4 more to discover, save. And as you see, there are more mobs now. Oh, that's going to be a tricky TNT. Oh, someone was knocked down.
I love the huge effects of some of these things.
Oh,
what is that?
Oh, that's a healing totem. Anything that's inside the rooms gets extra health.
Is that and I saw one of them just revive the other.
The game is really designed to be fun to play together. So if someone is knocked down, other people can help each other out and revive them, bring them back into
armor. So it really makes sense to work together and not just.
I mean, it looks cool.
And
it looks cooler than normal wolves in Minecraft.
Characters. There's so much stuff going on. But if you look below,
is that one dude literally playing as a wolf?
Square. That means that those who are on that square, they have boost of extra damage.
Yeah, no, he's a dog.
This is particularly for the guy in the wolf armor to the right.
So when they're closer, they actually help each other more.
Yeah, this game looks like really good, but
it actually
boosts damage for everybody. I've been thinking about this update all summer.
Oh, just one more villager to save. I wonder where it is. Oh,
it's nice that they've cleared the mobs out of this section.
Oh, there you see. You have a little guidance to tell you where it is.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well done.
Wonder if we're gonna get to see the Illusioner in Dungeons. I hope we get to see the Illusioner in normal Minecraft soon. But in Dungeons,
there are many more adventures
well.
to be had in Minecraft Dungeons. The game is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One, and Xbox Game Pass. And if you want to know more, remember to sign up at minecraft.net/dungeons.
Well, that's all the time we have with David for now. Don't forget to go and register your biome vote on Twitter. This is your last chance to help choose what biome will be updated next in Minecraft.
I wonder if Julian's watching. He probably is.
But let's change subjects really quickly. One of the things that makes us the most proud to work on Minecraft is how the game is inspiring and helping to build a better world. In 2012, we started a partnership with UN Habitat called Block by Block. Minecraft is challenging the status quo around the world with this incredible initiative.
When people are passionate about things, they find a way to use it to make a difference around them.
Minecraft introduces people to potential they didn't know they had.
We decided and we made a change.
Block by Block is a joint program between Mojang and UN Habitat that uses Minecraft the video game to empower people who don't typically have a voice in the conversations about their community to help shape the city around them.
In many parts of the world, youth make up a really significant part of the population. And if we're not finding ways to speak to them using a language that they can understand, their voices are completely left out of the conversation about how urban areas should be improved.
Most of the youngsters here in Kenya, they don't have the place to expose what they are thinking.
The people who know the best what a certain part of the city needs are the ones who actually live there.
Projects can range from anything from a park that's used by all ages, day and night, to a route that school children use to walk to and from school every day. We build the physical area itself within Minecraft, and participants are able to go into the game and use the normal game controls to redesign the area one block at a time.
Anyone can be a urban planner and architect while working in this block by block workshop.
It was very fun because you felt like to be able to help the city while just playing.
I came up with a skate park idea and some trees surrounding the park.
After the designs are completed, the participants themselves present them to all the local stakeholders in the community, and elements from each design can be chosen to complete the final model.
After having worked on this project for a number of years now, I think it's amazing that a video game like Minecraft can be used not only as a game, but actually as a way to build public spaces, cities, and local societies.
Some girls will even talk with me that, okay, now they find out that even they can start thinking about choosing some of the future job relating to the computer, but also thinking to help them to find their own potential.
After the final model is completed, it's sent to architects who draw up the final architectural plans, and then we fund the construction of the site.
To me, it's so exciting that in this program, you're able to see how Minecraft can tangibly make a difference in the world, that the people in the workshops are able to give their input and literally change the neighborhoods that they live in.
Something that I worked on.
I'm guessing that was
in real life.
before. No, like once with the dirty water, that was before, and the Minecraft, the clean water, that's like what they're trying to make it look like now.
We're using the creative building game Minecraft to empower people to create their world around them.
Another game.
Welcome, everyone! It's time for another Minecraft First, the Triathlon Relay. The co-hosts will be going up against Team Mojang in a game of skill, knowledge, and endurance. You're going to be running, which is why I'm not playing.
We'll be in chat.
We'll be featuring 3 different versions of Minecraft, starting with Minecraft Earth, moving to Minecraft Dungeons, and finishing with good old Minecraft. Huge thanks to Everbloom, who created the race map that we'll be playing today. Our teams will take it in turns to see who can be the quickest over all 3, and there may be a few surprises along the way. Let's meet our teams. Here we have Team Co-host.
Hello.
And Team Mojang. So let's talk about your challenges. Minecraft Earth will be a build battle, Minecraft Dungeons will be a mini level run, and Minecraft will be a race challenge. The aim of each game should be obvious, but I'll be here to help you out if you get stuck. Are you ready, co-hosts?
Yes.
Please line up.
Boats, not goats.
For the build battle, you'll be building
Wait, Team Notch. Wait, is Notch here?
Yeah. Go.
Is that Notch? Oh, that's not Notch.
We've got the blocks for her ready in her inventory with various greens.
No, that's not right.
I appreciate that.
Oh, of course.
Makes it a lot easier for me.
Oh, we're not going to make it that easy.
Oh, really?
No. You're being timed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I think I see a few chickens flying in.
Chickens here? I did not sign up for chickens.
No, we didn't ask for chickens, but we've got them.
Be here, please.
You're doing great. I see the creeper mouth already forming.
Yeah,
there's the eyes.
Yeah, that's the
that looks amazing.
And do you notice that I'm actually using multiple colors?
You are. I see that. Very green.
You want to textures. Give me extra points for that? I love it.
I don't think I'm allowed to do that. It's really just time. But you got to go as fast as you can.
Fine. Okay. I guess I'm not using that.
Oh, that chicken's in the way.
Yeah, the chicken's like not being very helpful.
That's all right. Oh, you're almost done.
No. Oh, no. That does not go in the eye.
That's all right.
That's
looking good.
No. Okay, I'll fix it. I can fix it. I can also fix that.
We have a lot of fixes, but it looks good.
Okay.
We've got a creeper head. That looks great.
Creeper head.
You're done.
Yeah, we're good.
Go tag the player. We've got Masso playing on our Dungeons level run. All you have to do is find 2 livers. Two livers. Just 2.
Where are the livers?
We won't make it that easy though. There's a good few monsters in here.
Hey, don't.
I want to be a Minecraft. I want to be a minecon mod next year.
You got one. Now you just need one more.
One more.
Try and
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
No, don't attack me.
There's a lot of monsters there to block you. You just gotta duck and roll through them.
Yo, those skeletons are
Ooh,
cool.
there's a skeleton there to stop you.
Oh,
there it is.
I found it. No.
Oh, you just gotta click it. Oh, you're stuck. Oh no. Oh. That's all right. I think you better go tag your next player. You were right there at the lever.
What into this temple?
That's all right. Go tag Scott.
Did I miss something in the beginning? You know what? Did I actually miss something at the beginning?
All right, Scott. Let's see if you can make up some time.
I only missed 3 minutes, but did I literally?
2, 1.
There you go. We just gotta run through the. Those creepers are in the way.
You don't look happy.
Oh, now you just gotta do some parkour to get across.
You know how awful I am at parkour.
Are you awful? That was great. We'll have a little party really quick.
That's fine.
Oh wait, no, the pre-party started at like 10.
All right. The Ravagers are a little quick, but we've got you on a pretty good horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna go on a nice stroll.
Oh, I missed a lot.
Feel free to give him one.
Gerald.
All right.
PewDiePie.
Villagers are cheering you on. All right.
The audience at home.
We all know that was a reference to
I'm sure they're
PewDiePie.
cheering you on. There they are.
There we go.
Great job.
Let's see.
There you go. We just got to get you slipping around through the ice. But don't slip too much. All right.
Okay. We're doing good.
Now we've got a little game to play here.
Okay.
The skeletons aren't going to get in your way.
Okay.
All right. Here we're going to just play a quick game of Whack-A-Fox.
Okay.
No foxes were harmed in the making of this game. You just got to give them a pat on the head. I think we just need a couple more and we'll send you on through the next room.
Oh, that
Ooh,
one's
they're
running.
quick though. There you go. We're going to go for some mining now. Normally you wouldn't dig down, but you'll be fine, I think.
Okay, we're fine. We're
Oh,
okay.
you're fine. Oh, there's
Yeah,
the Enderman.
I don't think there was
Yeah, they're
anything
just
there.
building a
Honest.
quick portal for you.
Okay, I'm good.
Let them do
Commands
it.
could do that?
Okay.
And you did it! Great job, but I can't tell you how well you did just yet. Now it's Team Mojang's turn. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Again,
That
you'll be
looks like
building a
Moj.
creeper head for the build
But
battle.
that can't be.
Ready? Go! We've got the same inventory, same setup. Just gotta build it as quick as you can. Because this is all about time. 2, 3.
Why are they primarily
I
using
see
that
some
one?
chickens
Honestly,
coming
not
in.
that good
Hopefully they don't get in the
of a
way.
color for it.
5, 6, 7.
Ooh, we're counting.
Oh, you do it as
These are
a,
the accurate. These are the experts, after all.
Right. You make the frame first.
Very good technique.
Now,
Uh-oh. Zombies aren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, don't get in my way, man. I got a job to do.
They're bumping into each other. They're fine.
Great. Okay, as long as
All right. We see the mouth.
Stay
That
off of
looks
my mouth.
great.
Oh, there's a mistake. We'll
That's all
fix
right.
that.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get some eyes.
Okay. We're filling in the face, and all you got to do is fill in the rest with green.
That's right. Yeah,
smart.
I went for a single color as a simple.
I would. I actually
creeper.
kind of like
That's
that.
smart because we're all about time right now. This is
Exactly.
race.
All right, so we're just
I
filling
think
in.
this one is way too big.
Oh no! That weren't supposed to be real
Is this
creepers in this
Minecraft
segment.
Earth?
That was so mean.
It looks like
Tori.
Minecraft
All
Earth.
right. Let's see if we can recover a little bit.
I will rebuild.
We will rebuild.
Thank you. It'll happen.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
Minecraft.
Maybe the chickens aren't going to help it much, are they?
The chickens aren't helping. The creepers, zombies, but you're doing great.
Oh, I just want to hear about 1.15.
Thank you, honey.
There you go. One more. You're done.
I just want to hear about 1.15,
All right. We've got the same
dude.
lever run for you. You just have to find 2 levers.
Easy.
And try not to die.
Yeah.
Preferably.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's see how you handle all these mobs.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna need to
We
look
don't
up
like
if
TNT
this was
here.
Notch or not. It's probably
That was
not.
great. All right,
I don't
there's your
really
first
think
lever.
This is Notch.
Now you just
But
gotta
if
find the
it
last
does, that'd be
one.
cool.
Yeah, should be easy.
It should be easy. There's not that many
Corner here
monsters.
somewhere, I'm sure.
Somewhere around the corner. Ooh, these are cool powers.
Yes, come on.
There it is. You
in.
just gotta get through. Oh, you got it. Woo! Yeah. All right. Now we just have the race left. We're gonna start your countdown,
3, 2, 1, go!
and now you just gotta beat Scott's time.
Chasm.
What?
This shouldn't be too bad. We've had some bad experiences with creepers so far.
Oh my gosh. It's
Oh, great
parkour.
job! We just do a little party really quick, and we move on.
Ravager run.
Now, if only we gave you a Ravager, right? But they're just a little bit too fast. Okay.
Yo, I love the reference to PewDiePie water
Bouncy
sheep.
bounce a little bit.
It's water
There we
sheep.
go. We got the creepers
That's
cheering.
so much, and I think I might have seen PewDiePie's skin as one of those skins bouncing around.
Now we're
It
gonna
would have been cool if they made the horse here again, but I think that would have been a bit too much.
All right. And now we're just gonna cool you off real quick in here. But the ice is just a little bit slippery. So let's see how quick you can slip right through this section. There you go. Don't get too dizzy in here. All right. Skeletons taken care of. Now we're gonna play Whack-A-Fox. Let's see if you can get 5 foxes as quick as you can.
Chicken.
And not the chickens. We don't want to punch the chickens. Oh, they're quick.
Where are they?
You gotta be faster than a fox. Oh, they're popping in and out really fast.
Can't find the.
There's one. There you go.
Another one.
All right. I think just there you go. Now we're gonna go mining. It's safe enough to dig down in this. Woo! Now we're just gonna have the portal built really quick. Friendly Enderman taking care of it. Now you just gotta get through. You did it!
Would be a little easy to get though. The item to ignite it would have to be really
Why don't
rare.
you gather around? We're gonna see who won the first ever
To bounce
Minecraft
it.
relay.
It's you won the first Minecraft
You guys all
relay.
did great, but our winner today
I bet
is
my Lego
Team
10
Co-host.
cents with the Mojang team.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
So the Mojang team won.
Since 2011, minecon has been the time of year that we come together to celebrate the past, present, and perhaps most excitingly, the future of Minecraft.
Yes!
Our event has evolved over the years to what you're experiencing right now, and next year, we're evolving it even further. Joining our live broadcast in 2020 will be an all-new, in-person event called Minecraft Festival. Minecraft Festival will take place from September 25th to September 27th in Orlando, Florida. I'm pretty excited as a Floridian. You can expect interactive exhibits, inclusive
Let's talk about
gameplay, competitive
1.15,
tournaments,
please.
live entertainment,
Please.
creator and community panels, and more. To sign up for more information, please head to our website. Very exciting. And now, please welcome to the stage Agnes and Jens.
Yes, this means we're talking about the new update. We're talking about the new update. We got Jeb and the other person.
How has the shoot been for the two
Look
of
at the
you?
banana
We're
kid.
buzzing
Why
around.
is this a kid wearing a banana
It's
suit?
been super fun. Yeah, really amazing.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Great job.
It was very cool to see the dungeons.
He said he was gonna
Yeah,
adopt.
absolutely. It's so fun.
So excited.
And I love the opening cinematic. It's so cool.
It's beautiful. So Jens, how does it feel when we have two new games coming out?
Oh, it's of course great. Like, we have Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Earth.
And,
we actually have a third Minecraft game coming out. It's a board game called
Telltale's
Minecraft
coming back, so
Builders and
we might
Biomes.
get
Builders and
fancy
Biomes.
story mode.
Very exciting. Yeah, there might be a hint at Builders and Biomes somewhere for people to see. So you're going to tell us about an update, the next big update. But before that, I want to know how you got into gaming. Agnes?
Oh, yeah, so I have played games and loved
Is
games
Builders and
as long
Biomes
as I
the
can
next
remember.
update? That
And I used to
sounds like
draw
an update
games
name. If
before I
it's
could
Builders,
program.
oh my
I
god,
actually
if
learned
it's Builders and
programming much later,
Biomes,
so I
that
was
would be
programming
great
games.
because we can get cave
and
update,
then
we can
one
get
day I
nether
thankfully
update,
made
we
it
can
into
get
games
everything
and
update.
working games, and it's so fun.
We have a photo of the original Tiny Agnes here. I love that you're playing on a computer. You also have a baby bottle. So those you have really been playing since you were very small.
Yes, I mean, I think I should be old enough to drink from something else there, though. But I probably was quite stubborn. Like, I want my bottle.
Were you coding at this point, or was that you said much later?
Yeah, no coding yet, only playing.
And Jens, how was game development? How did you get your start?
Yeah, it's a very similar story. Like I loved games, and I made levels on paper and added enemies.
Sorry, I was about to say, I hope
when a friend showed me
short
the
on
map
news,
construction kit on
because I thought
the
maybe I
64,
wasn't.
then
Yo, I'm
I
so
realized we can
excited!
make games.
Like,
and been doing that since then, more or less.
And of course, we have a photo of adorable tiny Jens there on the left playing a Game & Watch.
Yes.
Game & Watch.
You look the same.
Julian really likes Mr. Game & Watch and Super Smash.
So you're going to tell us about the next update.
Yes. But first,
Okay, but first,
a part of the next update, we want to show you a block that is not completely related to the theme of the update, but still it's really cool. So here is the target block.
target block.
That's cool. I like that. That's cool. It can do redstone. I like this. That's cool.
Ooh. How cool is that? I also like your little chicken advisor there, hanging out during the whole process.
Yeah, that's funny.
Tell us about the target block.
Yes, so you
It
can
can
shoot
activate
arrows at the target
redstone,
block,
and it
will
does
emit a
fireworks
redstone
stuff.
signal. And the closer the arrow hits the bullseye, the bigger the signal will be.
I'm doing a
How do you
season
see
7
players
Ahsoka
using
figure, by
this?
the way.
Well, make mini games and various contraptions, of course, and
Yeah, I
maybe
like this
also create new hidden entrances to their bases.
That would be cool.
Yes.
That would be amazing. So you said this is part of the next update, which
Yes.
is...
Yeah, we're
Not
super excited
really.
to finally have a Nether update.
Oh, the Nether update.
Yes! Alright, we're probably gonna get some changes to caves too. Like you saw that one kid he looked sad, but
So the Nether hasn't been a place that's very livable, and that is all about to change. So how is that changing?
I mean, well, it will still not be easy to live there.
Okay.
But you can. So we want players to be able to have a base there. So for example, you can set your spawn in Nether, you can find food in Nether, but it's still really a dangerous place.
Food in the Nether.
Yeah,
so that
it's-
means there's something.
I hope there's something
Well,
for caves, but I'm
it's
happy.
new
I'm
mod, and
happy.
we'll talk
It's
more about
another
it
update.
later.
Okay. So first,
Yeah, of course. We also wanted to make sure that there's more things to explore and yeah, more things to find and more things to do. So we wanted to introduce biomes to the Nether.
Yes. So we will actually show some of them today, and the first one is the Soul Sand Valley.
Soul Sand Valley.
It's so amazing. There's bones. That's really cool.
You're right. Not sure I would want to live there.
Well, depends on what you prefer.
What's happening in Soul Sand Valley? It looks incredible.
Yeah, so I would say this is a scary biome. It's quite barren, and it has this blue fog and the blue fire, which is a new block. Or actually, if you place fire on a soul sand, it will now turn blue. And it's also like the stalactites and visible fossils.
And you'll be able
I
to
think
take
we
the
might
Soul
be able to
Sand block,
get
and that will work in
stalactites
any
in
of
the
the
caves too. I really hope so.
That is very cool. I bet people will do really amazing things with blue flames. You did say biomes, so we have another biome to look at. What biome is that?
It's the Netherwart Forest.
Finally used for netherwart blocks. That's cool. I like all the sparks and stuff. New mushrooms. New wood. That's cool. New mobs. There's gonna be new mobs. I hope there's new mobs. And like new generated structures, like actual structures would be cool too. So it's another update. I do hope we get a bit of food stuff though. I hope we can get a cave update really like in the
There's
near
a
future.
lot in the Netherwart Forest, so what's happening in there?
Lots of things. So yeah, as you can see, it's two variants of it. So the red one has quite an like very live atmosphere in its own very weird and nettery way. So it's like swirling particles and a lot of vegetation. So it's very dense. So like the players should get lost in there. And then we have the blue one, which has a very like a unique atmosphere. It's like even more weird, if possible, and it has just the particles of it's falling and lots of new blocks, like lots of new vegetation.
How did you decide on the colors? Because it's so different than the look of the Nether when you add these biomes.
Yeah, when we wanted to make sure that when you explore, you get a more variation and more
So
than just
those are
red
the
and
only
yellow.
two biomes.
And we were thinking
I'm
about
fine
how
with
the
that.
overall is
fine with
much
that,
green,
but-
blue, and gray, and the end is black, purple, and yellow. So we were thinking, how can we add more color depth to the nether that kind of creates a good feeling for the nether still.
It's really beautiful, but you said it's going to be just as hard. So even though this looks quite, like an oasis, it's not going to be.
Mobs.
Well, we still call the Netherworld Forest the Nether Oasis, but that doesn't mean it will be easy being there. So there will be, for example, a new hostile mob, and I think we could show it now. And we temporarily call it the Piglin Beast.
Piglin Beast.
Jeez. All right. I was expecting a new type of spider. That was so weird. How far away can they hit you from?
Ooh.
That's cool though.
So you said we're temporarily calling it the Piglin Beast. What does that mean for everyone?
So we would actually love to get suggestions from the community on a better name. So please, if you have any suggestions, send them, and then we can pick the name later.
And what happens with this new to-be-named Piglin Beast?
So the to-be-named Piglin Beast is really aggressive, so it's quite scary, but it's also the food source in Nether, actually. And so we really want the experience to be very unique in Nether. It shouldn't feel like another overworld. So when you get your food, you can't just have like a pretty little farm. Instead, you need to find this scary, aggressive Piglin Beast and get the food from there.
And this is the first time you have a food source in the Nether?
Yes.
Which is really awesome. So that does make it.
Oh, the audio's a little bad, but that's not my computer. That seems to actually be the screen.
And where does piglins come from?
So piglin is actually what we call the pigmen now, and we are introducing piglin mob as well. We can take a look at the video, I believe.
Let's see them. Piglin.
Are they getting rid of zombie pigmen though? They got. I hope this isn't the replacement for zombie pigmen though. Even though I think they are. Yeah, they look like a replacement. Oh, that's cool. So there's gonna be treasure chests in another. But so they just drop, normal food. Oh, that looks cool.
They look mean, but they also have the floppy ears.
The floppy.
They're kind of cute too.
Yes. Sorry, but yeah, there's a lot of going on in this video, but at the core, the piglin is almost like a new civilization that we add to the Nether, and they are actually hostile.
There was a hint of an end
They also don't like
update too,
wither
so I feel
skeletons,
like
and they hunt the piglin beast.
the
for
two
food as
updates
well.
we should be seeing coming next are the
they
end update
do,
and a
collect
cave
gold,
update,
and if
or
you,
a
as in this picture,
material, like a
full armor,
materials
they will kind
and
of-
mining update.
They will ignore you. They won't like you, but they will ignore you unless you open chests or start poking in their stuff.
Yes, I really like this mechanic actually. So if you open a chest close to a piglin and they see you, they will get really upset.
Yes. But there's
I don't know if
actually a good
that's not
reason why the
replacing
player wants
zombie
to
piglin,
approach the piglins, because we will introduce a new kind of trading with them that we call bartering. But it's a little bit different to villager trading.
Yeah, because villager trading, the villagers are like, very friendly. The piglins do it in their own way. So it's like you can throw some gold at them and they will just like throw an item somewhere and then you can go pick it up. So it's more piglin style trading.
That's amazing. So will there be new things that they're going to barter with you?
It will, but we will not tell what you can barter. Yeah.
So new things coming to the Nether. That is a lot of Nether things coming. Any particular favorites in this update for either of you? Or you love them all too much?
Yes, but for me,
That's
it is the pigments
a
because
little
we
not
have
satisfied. I mean,
have so many ideas.
but a Nether update is
so
cool.
many
I was
ideas for
expecting
that.
like Nether
I just-
dungeons
I think for
and
me it's the
Nether
biomes,
fungal
because, well, it will be
fields
so
and
interesting to explore, but
stuff
of
like
course biomes
that.
also add so many
And,
new
and the Village
resources
and Pillage
and
update also made
so
a bit of an
many new
update to
atmospheres.
jungles as
So,
well. So I
yeah,
was
I'm very
expecting
excited
maybe
for the biomes.
the way that we got
Amazing.
bamboo
Speaking
and
of
pandas in jungles,
biomes,
you would have,
we have a
slight tweaks to
vote going on
caves too.
that we
I
now have a
thought
winner
that-
for. Prediction.
That's exciting.
Predictions on the winner. It's either swamp or mountains. Which do you think will take it?
Well, I will guess swamp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jens?
Well, snow is snowier.
So you're guessing mountains?
Mountains, yeah.
Maybe we should find out. Is our correspondent somewhere close? Yeah, okay, there you are.
Hello.
Here's the big announcement. I do think we need like the way that 1.14 made some tweaks to the
They have
jungle.
tallied it. They have double checked
And we
it.
still
Who's
need
gonna do the honors?
things to do with the smithing table and the other table. Those two crafting items from
All right,
1.14.
let's hear it.
Let's hear it. And
So
the
I
winner
think
is
we need like how they
mountains.
tweaked mountains. Yes, that's cool. That's cool.
That is amazing.
Alright,
How does
so
it feel
far
with
we
the
have
mountains?
mountains.
great.
We have another update.
It is also your
Me
prediction.
personally, I still want there to be things added
Remind
for
us
the
what will be going in
smithing
the
and I think
You
leatherworking
will get
table.
goats,
Those-
and
those
you will
two
get
tables?
kind of a new kind of snow.
Yes.
Yes. And we'll also look into like the generation of the mountains to give them a more
But like,
majestic.
but the way they tweak jungles, I keep on saying this, the way they tweak jungles, they should tweak caves, like just a little bit.
Jens
Also,
and
I
Agnes,
feel
you
like
have
the way
given
they
us
added
a
wandering
ton to
traders,
look
like they
forward
should
to.
add
Thank you
like
so
some
much.
sort of like human character in the Nether. But that would be cool, like Nether explorers. Like if you
It's
kill
been a
them, they
show
might drop a
packed full of
compass.
announcements. And to answer some of the questions that have been coming in live during the show, stay tuned for a developer panel that begins right after this.
Cave
But
update,
first,
cave
let's take a
update,
quick
cave
look at
update,
what's happened
cave
over the
update,
course of this
cave
show
update,
with so
cave
many
update.
updates.
These. Yeah, this is what you guys kind of missed. Yeah, that looks cool though. Scripting. Target block. Realms Plus. Minecraft Dungeons. Character creator. Villager news! Don't you dare forget about villager news. Another update. As I said, I hope we don't lose
Minecraft
zombie
wouldn't be
pigmen.
what it is today without all of you. On behalf of our entire team, thank you so much.
I want to stay for the questions, though. But my computer is starting to fan up, that might affect the audio. How did I feel about what their thoughts on the cave update? Because he seems pretty reluctant to even attempt something to do with the cave update. there's a tweet put out like that promoting like you're acting like the cave update's all we want, but you know it's not what everyone wants. And I'm like, you know, you can do that. Oh, they be a fox. Forgot about this little foxes.
Wow, what an excellent show! We got him hot off the stage. Welcome back and settle in because we've got plenty more to talk about. Let's kick off our post-show wrap-up with our developers panel. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here backstage. Excellent job on the show. Thank you. Yeah. Also joining us in a little bit, you know her as one of the hosts of the show and Mojang's Chief Brand Officer, Lydia Winters. But let's jump into the panel first. So, Corey, you work on the vanilla gameplay team. What are your plans for the Illusioner mob?
Oh, the Illusioner. All right. So the Illusioner has been in the game for quite a while, but it hasn't actually, at least in Java Edition, but it hasn't actually been part of the core game. It's just been there kind of hiding. So I really want to add the Illusioner to the game. We've been wanting to add it for a while, but we didn't have the technical capabilities originally. So we've been working on building up those capabilities so that we can add it in. And I really, really want to see them enter raids. I think they would be perfect for raids. I think they would be a great addition to those, and planning that soon, hopefully.
Awesome. All right, so next up is Jason. Jason, you're on the platform team for Bedrock. When will complete parity happen?
Oh my gosh. There's no questions about cave updates. I swear, they're probably ignoring all the cave updates.
Moving forward. There's
I'm gonna be honest, it seems like Mojang sees the whole cave update thing as an annoyance. Kind of like
realistically, we'll probably have a full parity because there are different technical, there's just a different technical platform that each one is on, and there's different design considerations as well. So like on Bedrock, we have to make sure that touch and controller work really well, and sometimes we have to tweak gameplay as a result of that to get everything to feel as good as it possibly can. But we want to make sure at least spiritually the games both platforms feel like the same game.
And when, if ever, will we be seeing penguins? Because I saw your that was super cute.
Hopefully soon, but we have to convince some people.
All right. Well, if you need any help, I don't know. Maybe I can blow up Twitter or something.
We did get the brown mushroom in last year.
Yes, we did.
All right. Well, our next question is about the character creator, and we have Sarah here. Sarah, will there be additional free options in character creator in the future besides what's in the beta right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So kind of as what Jared had spoken to earlier, there's stuff you can get through achievements, but then in additional to that, there's going to be more free stuff that people will be able to get over time.
Nice. All right. So now let's go to a question about Minecraft Earth, and we have the game director Torfi here to answer. Torfi, is there a limit to the number of people who can participate in an adventure?
Yeah, there's a limit. It's kind of like the limit with elevators. It's like how many people you can physically squeeze together, because you actually have to be there in the same place.
Yeah.
You can't like play an adventure together like from different houses or different cities. You have to actually be in that park at that time. The cap actually is 40. It's just a number we typed in. Like we were testing it, and you know it could go higher and higher and higher. We were just afraid what would happen if more than 40 people would pile up on each other on like a 3 meter by 3 meter square.
So 40 was the safe spot. I mean, 40 is still a lot of people.
Yeah. That's kind of a luxury problem to have.
Yeah, totally. You usually don't hear about it working out that way.
No.
How does the game determine who's playing with you?
Well, that's actually quite simple.
I just want to hear what their thoughts would be on if someone asks a question about the cave update. Like if they're like, we're not sure.
But now you can remember
we're
after
not
I
sure,
told you
but
the game spawns the adventure, let's say, in your park, and it's only there for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you get in and it lives there for 10 minutes and you play the adventure, but then you know.
Sure, we've had Andesite and whatever. The caves that look like this
so
for ages.
The people who are there, even if they don't know each other, if it's just the same people, they're part of the same adventure and they share the same prizes. But when it collapses in like these spawns, they're out. So
got it.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right, so we also have the game director for Minecraft Dungeons here, Mons. Mons, do you have a favorite ability in Minecraft Dungeons that we should look forward to?
Sure. So the way abilities work in Minecraft Dungeons is that they're kind of separated between artifacts that you have in your hotbar, they have a cooldown, and then there's the enchantments where you invest points that you get as you level up into gear. So I think combining those gives some really interesting gameplay. So I'm the type of person who likes to play an archer character, take out enemies from a distance. So combining the multi-shot enchantment for those, which lets you kill a bunch of mobs at once, and then using the fireworks arrow to sort of get fireworks all over the screen. I think that's really fun.
That's super cool. All right, so let's now get into some vanilla gameplay questions, this time for Agnes. From the vanilla gameplay team, Agnes, why are there no female villagers?
Okay, yeah, so the reason is that we actually don't have any genders at all in Minecraft. I mean, I am aware of that the existing villagers do look quite much like men, but they are not actually. It's more for historical reasons that look like men. And we also, when we made all the new villager skins for the Village and Pillage update, we really thought a lot about making sure they were neutral, so to show that we don't have any genders.
Very nice. All right, so we have a question for Frederick from the Realms team. Frederick, will we be able to use the content that we get from Realms Plus in places other than our realm?
There's no questions about cave update in this. I'm going straight to the idea that
it's available just as any other marketplace content. If there's a skin, you can equip it, you can play on it on a realm, but you can also play it on locally or with your friends if you have a server. And if you have content already on your realm and you want to try out some other piece of content that's included, you can just download it and play it locally and offline.
That's great. Yeah. So once you've got it, you can utilize it pretty much wherever.
All the 50 pieces of content that is included, you can use it wherever you want.
Awesome. All right, so some general questions. So whoever wants to dive into these, that's totally fine. First up is, which feature was the most fun for you to add into Minecraft? You.
I would say, I mean, there are so many features that I worked on in Village and Pillage. A lot of them were really fun, but I think the overall most fun was the simplest one, which was brown mushrooms. Because at the last minecon developer panel, somebody asked why we didn't have brown mushrooms, and I just kind of went out and said I would add them.
So now you were forced to.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really talk to the team about it. You know, I just kind of went ahead and said that.
Update was not only Village and Pillage,
so I'm going to go ahead and say that the will be this year's
but I feel like we should get some stuff. We should get like one
Anybody
more
else
for the
has
end.
a particular favorite that they want to talk about?
Maybe like one or two more rewards for caves,
but
and then
especially
like
on Update Aquatic, the tropical fish.
Because
initially we were like, we're just going to put a clownfish in there, and we're working on the coral, and I'm like, corals have way more color variations and this and stuff like that, and I was like, hey, what if we made like 16 colors of fish? And then I'm like, well, what if we had like 2 shapes? What if we had 16 colors of stripes? What if we had this? And then we had like 3,500 different patterns of fish or something. So it kind of grew up, but it was so much fun to do that, and I love seeing that, like how it turned out in the reefs as a result.
Personal question off the top of my head, just because I'm curious about this, but there's so many options in order to build things and be creative in Minecraft. Do you ever find yourself having to pull back? And then if so, how do you make those decisions? Yeah, so just the easy one off the top of my head, y'all. That's how good I am. Anybody want to go for that? Or
almost 2 hours.
I mean, I worked on vanilla Minecraft. So when you're thinking of features for vanilla Minecraft, you could go as you kind of think big and then you shrink it down to what will actually fit in vanilla, because you could go super crazy and think about the craziest, funnest thing possible.
Yeah.
But that might not fit in the game. It might not work for all player types, and you kind of have to shrink it down. That happens for almost every feature, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it's always a bit of a give and take.
Definitely.
The key thing is making sure we get all the features that do make it in to be as polished as possible. Like we could put twice as many things in there, but they're not going to have the polish that we have otherwise.
Yeah.
So by keeping the updates tight, we can make everything be amazing.
Yeah, but like the 1.14, that was tight. It wasn't that tight, but there was so much added. It was so successful. We need more updates like that.
If you add a block or you add them up, they should have like multiple functions and be connected to multiple systems. Like we have this new chicken in Minecraft called the clockshroom, and the clockshroom actually loves to hide in the darkness and lays mushrooms. And it was actually a problem when we were testing
I don't blame it.
I put a bunch of them on a build plate, and I was like turned back, and I looked back, and they were all gone. We thought it was a bug, and we started debugging it. But we realized later they had found a small crack in the ground, like a little tunnel into the ground, and I started digging, and they were all hiding like in a little hole.
Because they're ashamed that they're laying mushrooms.
I think to Tofi's point as well.
So there are
we really think about when we add these things, like you have with the classroom, and like when we add these to dungeons, about how it fits into Minecraft as a whole. So we have loads and loads of ideas, obviously, and they all go into sort of a phase of pruning, and then we take the things that feel like they really belong in the game, and then we add those.
Very cool. Agnes, did you want to finish your thought? And then the next question actually is for you too.
Okay, no, sure, but I can finish this one. No, so it's related to this. We work a lot, very iterative and with prototypes, and to make sure that it's actually fun in game. So we make sure to implement all the things very early, so we can test in game and then decide based on how it feels in game what should stay in the update and what should be removed. And it's also not a failure if we, for example, remove a prototype. That's part of the process to make sure that we really have fun things that we deliver.
All right, well, so the next question for you actually is a Twitter question, and it is, will you update all 3 biomes eventually, but first the one that got voted, or only the one that got voted?
We will update all of them eventually. So, yeah, but mountains will be first.
Very cool. Good, because that's the one I voted for. Totally did. I was back here while you guys were on stage. I'm like, I'm going to go.
I voted for swamps. But I really
you lost.
I did, but I like mountains.
I can finally finish. I've been working on this, the Shining Hotel, that Overlook Hotel, for like 2 years now. And now that the mountains, I'm going to wait until the mountain update comes out, and then I'm going to bust out with it. I'm very excited. All right, so moving on, less about me, more about you guys. This is to everybody as well. What is the funniest bug that you've ever encountered? Kind of going off of what you were saying about the collection rooms.
There was one in the character creator for a while where, when you loaded up the game, for whatever reason, they would blink and it would get faster and faster and faster and faster, just constantly blinking. It was the most oh my god, they're possessed now. It was frightening.
That sounds amazing. You should have left that in.
I know, right? It's definitely a feature, especially in the lineup of 5, on the carousel.
Yeah.
It was so bizarre.
That's super creepy. I love it. Anybody else has a favorite?
When we were bringing the animation system into Bedrock, all the pigs, all of a sudden, they kind of rotated their whole bodies this way, and their head was on the ground. It kind of looked like a pink vacuum cleaner. And they were running around the world like that with their head scraping the ground. It was the funniest thing.
I really like all this. Yes, when the mob's models gets weird, which they kind of always get when we add a new animal to Minecraft, because it's, at least in Java, it's super tricky to add them. So it's often the head is there, and the legs are up on the back, and it just looks super weird, and they walk around.
Has there ever been a bug that you guys have run into that you liked so much that you just left alone?
Oh, yes.
All the time.
All the time?
We have a thing in dungeons where the arch illager sometimes appears and disappears, and it does that by kind of getting really small and then getting bigger again. And so we had this bug where if you shot him while he was really, really small, the arrow would scale up with him. And suddenly when he's big again, there's this giant arrow shooting out of him. Now in the game we have an enchantment called growing, so if you shoot, the arrow kind of gets a little bit bigger.
Oh, that's cool. Good problem solving. All right, so this one is for everyone, and it also is from Twitter. What are your favorite mobs?
Oh!
I'm
telling you guys, they're ignoring our cave update questions. They must be receiving cave update questions.
And I when I play myself,
You know
I
what?
think
This is my medieval times wood sword.
I have most in my big town and building, and I'm using a lot of color their wool, so I can build funny, colorful buildings with it.
Is that what attracts you to the sheep as the mob? What is it about the sheep that you like?
Well, they are cute, but yes, it's the wool and that you can color it. I really like that.
Very cool. Anybody else has a
There's one
fave?
that I think is amazing, which is part of the new mobs from Minecraft Earth, and it's unannounced, so I'm not going to talk about it.
You can't do that.
Maybe that's the next poll for next year is which mob do you think was Torfy's favorite? There's the poll for next year. We've got it figured out. All right, so here's a good one. Where do you guys see Minecraft going in the next 10 years?
So we want to continue update Minecraft for many years, much more than just 10 years. So I think we will continue probably to have these major updates, 2 updates here approximately, and then just continue. And then of course we need to make sure to always keep Minecraft. And that's something we think a lot about.
Yeah.
As soon as we add anything or just fix a bug, we always need to think so we don't like break the magic of Minecraft.
No, I think that's brilliant. We were actually talking yesterday about how at this point Minecraft is pretty iconic. So I feel like it's here to stay and it's always going to remain relevant. Does anybody else have any specific things that they think are gonna Minecraft in 10 years? I mean, you're in a unique position because you've got dungeons, and that's a whole different ballgame of sorts.
So from our
we care about Minecraft more than Minecraft Dungeons. Sorry, Minecraft Dungeons is cool, but we care about the core game.
Dungeons, I think, are exciting. I'm looking forward to that happening. But I'm also looking forward to updating dungeons over time. So we'll launch it, but then we'll keep updating it as we go, just like we do with regular Minecraft.
Not to put you in the hot seat, but what's the pressure been like knowing that you're taking such a beloved game and kind of shifting gears with it in a different direction? Like, it's been the worst.
Yeah. it's certainly a little spooky. And it's something that we think about a lot as we make it. But we have the luxury of sitting right next to the vanilla team. So if we need to like sync with Agnes or Corey or Jens, we just walk over there and do that.
It's on their development team, dude.
Yeah, we actually collaborate a lot on the design. So we have, we sit next to each other, but we also have like weekly things where we talk through all like design questions that have come up and inform each other. So we're really synced, which is really good.
Just like Minecraft, you need to learn how to collaborate in order to build great things. Oh my gosh, hired me for your PR. All right, so Dorothy, this one's from Twitter. Okay. What will Minecraft Earth be like for those in rural areas compared to those in cities and suburbs?
Well, that's a good question. So Minecraft Earth has these features that we looked at, the adventures and the build mode, but in order to go out and find the adventures and to collect blocks, you have to like walk, basically use your feet. And there's a map, and we used OpenStreetMap, which is like an open source database, which is a really amazing map of the entire globe. So in order to pick the places where we put the content, we didn't choose the path that other games have gone to have players go out and promote areas, because what happens then is it's mostly like places in big cities or in bigger towns. But OpenStreetMap literally has a map of every small town in the world. So we had a bit of a problem. I probably shouldn't talk about it right now, but I will.
I mean, feel free.
That some people people are playing Minecraft Earth right now in 5 cities, but some people found out a way how to play them somewhere else. And when that happened, like I woke up and I opened the map and I can see like a heat map of the world where people are playing, and it was like literally everywhere. It was like small towns in Russia, somewhere in Siberia, somewhere in South America, in Africa, and in Asia. Like it was literally like a virus infection of the entire world, which is cool, but shouldn't have happened. The point I'm saying is it should be everywhere where people live. So like not in some like random hill in the middle of the Sahara, maybe not, but where people live and where's the map, there should be Minecraft Earth.
Very cool. Totally random, and maybe you did or didn't do this, and I wouldn't know because I haven't played the beta yet, but are there any Easter eggs at all?
Yeah,
tons?
Yeah.
Great. Well, I will be outside a lot. All right. So, again, this one's to everyone. This one's from Twitter. Actually, you know what? I'm taking that back. I want to move on to a different one. Corey, what things are important to consider when brainstorming ideas to suggest to developers or make into a vanilla-style mod?
That's a big question.
I know. That's why I switched it up, because the other one I think is going to be more fun.
Yeah, so when you're kind of thinking of ideas, when we think of ideas, we try to think first of, would this fit in with the original game? Does it add something to it? And then we think, does it work with other features that are already in the game? We really try to add things that will interact with the game loop and try to bring everything together. So when you're thinking of features to suggest, try to think about how does this interact with features that are already in the game? How would this enhance them, for instance?
Like penguins would really enhance Minecraft.
You make them chase fish.
That's what you got to think through, is what you're saying. Yeah.
We need game update.
There's glaciers that were added. And
they drop feathers, they'd be on glaciers.
I like the pitch that I've started.
I don't think I'm allowed to go 2 mobs in 1 developer panel, so I'm going to hold off there.
No worries, no worries. All right, so this is the other question that I was holding off on. This is for everybody. What are your favorite pizza toppings?
What?
Just start and go around.
Oh yeah.
I love pepperoni.
Nice,
Classic.
solid choice. I like the classics.
Where the flip is a cave update
tomato and cheese pizza.
question?
Nothing fancy.
That's fine. It's totally fine.
I swear, Mojang is ignoring
Bell pepper,
every
okay.
single idea to make a cave update.
This is a tricky question.
I'm excited for the Nether update, but come on.
To be fair,
Like,
if there's
stop
a really
ignoring the
good
cave
cheese,
update.
I probably think, mozzarella, which is quite basic as well, but yes, I would say so.
You thought that was tricky? I thought that was a perfectly fine answer.
Mozzarella.
That's true. You guys have actually been on stage for like a good solid 2 hours. I'm sure you're starving. Trophy, what about you? What's your favorite
I
pizza
once
topping?
had a pizza in a restaurant in eastern Iceland, which was called Rudolf, and it had like reindeer meat and red berries. It's very sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But
Was it-
generally just pepperoni and pineapple.
I mean, emotionally sad, yes, but was it tasty?
Sadly, yes.
Sadly, yes. What about you guys?
Ham, pineapple, and bacon.
Ooh, mixing it up.
I'm with Agnes here. Like a really good mozzarella cheese. There's a one called Scamorza, which is like a smoky.
Smoke?
Yeah.
Ooh,
so good.
I need to try that.
Okay, I'm really hungry now.
Great. I know, me too. I'm like,
I have pizza in the other room. I'm gonna eat it once I'm done streaming.
So
I'm
last
just
question.
waiting for
I know
someone.
we briefly touched upon it before about the biome, but let's talk about the result of the biome vote. How do you guys feel about mountains being in this year's winning biome? I mean, we know you wanted swamp.
Yeah, but I'm super happy about mountains as well. We like all of them. Otherwise, I guess we wouldn't have them in the vote. So no, it will be great, and I'm so excited to start prototyping it and see what will happen with them, with like the cooler mountain generation and things like that.
Yeah, fantastic. Everybody else?
I've been campaigning internally for goats for about a year now. I'm ecstatic that mountains won.
Yeah, and I think that one of the best things about vanilla is that we've been doing recently is taking the features that have been there for a long time and then kind of updating them. So it'd be really nice to give a fresh coat of paint to the mountains.
Fantastic. You guys too? Are you on board for the mountains?
100% all on, Team Mountain Goat.
You're like, I'm in a dungeon. I don't.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm a little bit sad about not seeing the frog, but
The frog was cute.
You will.
All right,
Later.
that's a solid
Yes.
point. The frog was super adorable. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me, and congrats again on such an excellent show. You did an amazing job up there, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new updates. Before Lydia Winters joins me backstage, let's take a quick look at some of the highlights from minecon 2019.
Alright, are we gonna get like just highlights now?
And growing the crop.
Yeah, we're just getting highlights. I don't know, like I like the Nether update. I do wish that they actually made a generated structure for Nether as well. And I wish, as I said, they updated jungles, that they would do a slight update to caves. And I do wish that they maybe added like a new resource to the Nether, like a new ore, and a new ore to the end as well. Because Minecraft put out a tweet not that long ago. It was like earlier this year, and it showed a picture of the end that said, sadly, there's no like useful materials or resources to get. Wait, is Builders and Biomes, did they literally announce the next
Welcome, Lydia.
update?
Congrats on an excellent show.
So the
How are you
next
feeling
update
now that
after
everything
the
is
Nether
wrapping
update
up?
is Builders and
It
Biomes, or
feels
is that a book?
amazing and surreal, and it's like, it's hard to describe. It's something you've been working on for so long, and then the show happens so quickly, you're like, oh, I need to watch it back so I can actually live it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a wedding. You do all this planning and then it happens. You're like, did that just happen? But you loaded us down with amazing content.
It's the
I was
stream. It's not like
enjoying
computer
myself
work.
the entire
it's
time.
live.
What was your favorite moment of the show? I know it's a hard
one
because
because
it's
it's
like
like
all
all,
do you want to split them up in two?
kids, I would imagine, if you have them. Like, how do I pick? I think the main thing for me was this year.
I think I fixed
the thing I loved is that we got to show so much of our, like, what's happening in the studio. So like last year we got to we announced Dungeons, but we said very little about it, you know, and this year to get to show gameplay of Dungeons and Earth, it just felt like, how huge is it? And this was the first show where we felt like we have to cut content. It's too much stuff, which is like the most luxury problem to have. Like there's too many cool things to tell everyone.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the Dungeons trailer as well. I thought that was super cute.
It was amazing. So that's going to actually start the game. So that is the intro sequence, and it will put you, you know, in the mindset of what's happening in the game so that you can go off and like start playing, which feels like that was so exciting to premiere here.
I also like the physical mini games that you guys had on stage. That was maybe one of, I was sitting here and I'm like, oh
yeah,
man,
I actually had more fun with
They
those
were
than I thought.
amazing.
so good.
And especially because they've been practicing, but with nothing like actually sticky or gross in the.
Oh, so they didn't know what they were touching.
No, so they you know, we practice with things like cups and just normal stuff. So you kind of dig around, and their responses couldn't have been better. And like, just seeing the scene where Scott was digging and like
I forgot I was streaming.
I just loved it. His face was like
new favorite. How long the stream is, guys? I'm thinking about ending it now. I don't think we're gonna get any more big information. I don't think they're even gonna talk about K-pop.
How excited are you for the year ahead? I mean, you guys have come a long way, and you've got a ton of stuff.
It's really amazing. I mean, when I started at the company, someone told me like every year it gets crazier and crazier with Minecraft, and now I'm into like past my 8th year working on it, and honestly every year gets crazier and crazier, and I don't think 2020 is going to slow down when we launch 2 new games.
Do you ever get a
with the board game?
Do you ever get a chance to kind of, when you come out with so much content, to sit back for a little bit and just kind of take a breath and assess and just enjoy what you've made? Or is it immediately back to the drawing board because, you know, Minecraft being what it is, there's always the demand?
I feel like this might be that only moment that I have.
Like right now,
sitting
this very
and like
second.
enjoying it, and then we'll all, you know, we'll start talking again like, oh, next year we can do this because that worked really well. And it's just, you know, when you work on something that you love and are super excited about it, it's hard to not do it.
Awesome. Out of the voting, was the mountain biome your personal pick, or which one were you rooting for?
I'm from Florida, so I was a bit biased towards the swamp. But at least we'll have Minecraft Festival in Florida, so, you know, we can have mountains in Minecraft.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because that's a perfect transition to my next question about the announcement of Minecraft Festival 2020 being super exciting. What are you most looking forward to there?
I think it's always awesome when we get to spend time with the community, because our players are so important to us and at the heart of everything we do. So when you get to be around people who are so excited about Minecraft, it's very, very contagious. So I think it's something that we missed getting to meet with people, and now to combine sort of the original minecon of having an in-person thing with this amazing show, and really think about how do we take everyone on a journey. So I'm really excited about it. And it's in Orlando, so again, you know, back to my Florida roots.
Yeah.
So my mom is very happy.
Oh, awesome. You're going to hang out with the
They'll just be happy to get to come.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me in the after show. To the folks at home, thank you for joining us backstage today. I've had an absolutely wonderful time bringing you a little peek of what's to come for Minecraft. It has been an excellent Minecon Live 2019, and we look forward to seeing you all next year. Have a good one, and bye!
Yeah, they just said bye. Alright. A video on Minecon thoughts will be coming out, but I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed Minecon Live, if you guys saw it. And I'll see you guys another time. Like, later today or tomorrow. Alright, bye!